world in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. All right, let's see if that's working. All right. We've had a lot of stuff happen this weekend. We had the chess tournament on Friday. That was super fun. I think we had the most people we've ever had in a chess tournament on Friday. I think there was like 10. Super dope.
That's dope.
And then on, what was it? Saturday, we did the trivia game with Zach, E2iPie. You missed another chess tournament? Yeah, it was yesterday. Justin, yeah, if you're in the Discord, I invite you to join. And then if you get the chess player role by just clicking, you'll get notified every time we do the tournaments. I have the students vote on what game they want to play of the week, and so sometimes chess gets voted in, and then we do the tournament on Fridays. It's usually between 6 and 8 o'clock Pacific. So what's that? I think 7 o'clock for you, Mountain Time people. Yeah, but it was fun. We had like 10 people on it. I think I streamed it on Actual Gaming. Pretty sure I did. But we do them about every couple weeks for sure. So if you miss this one, not to worry. We'll have another one. Yeah, this was our last chess tournament we had. Yeah. It was pretty cool. I ended up getting 3rd place. We had a lot of fun games we were watching. I say we have some very, very smart people in our Discord and really good chess players. But even playing against them, you always learn something, even if you failed miserably. I think I got mated super quickly against Mikhail. This was an awful game of mine.
Oh no.
I played terribly, but I learned. And my first 2 games, I think my first game against one of the students, they forked my queen within the first probably 10 moves, and I was already, oh man, no.
Oh no.
This is about to be game over, GG's. But then I ended up coming back and winning, so it's cool. You know, I say you should always play games out until the end, because end game is important. I think people give up too quickly sometimes with chess, and it's just no, you gotta play all the way through. What's up, Gladiator? Yeah, good to see you.
There are some intelligent people, and then there's just dumb bastards like that.
Oh no.
I'm a dumb bastard for sure sometimes, Sensation. As we would say, a bellend. I've been a bellend for sure.
A bellend fucking Jap's eye.
Yeah, I was a bellend last night apparently. I didn't lock my car door. I went to go to my car today to go drive somewhere, and someone had gone through all my shit. Luckily, I don't keep anything really valuable in there. They took my cologne.
Oh no.
Who the fuck steals your cologne? What? Yeah, I just have emergency
Only
cologne.
wanted to drink it.
Yeah. And also, the other thing that's really annoying, I had my passport in there. It was in the glove box because I was going to. I know it's dumb. I shouldn't have my passport in my car. So now I got to go get that replaced, which is annoying because I'm flying to.
Which one?
Well, look, my U.S. one. So again, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just like a $200 mistake,
Oh no.
and I got to wait like 3 weeks, and it's annoying to go get an appointment somewhere. I don't know. But who steals a fucking passport? Like, what are you gonna do with a passport? It's
Why
not
is
you.
it 2 ton to get a passport?
Your
Well,
info online.
oh, I guess they could. Yeah, I guess they could use. Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
some identity theft. Yeah. Dang. Okay. I guess you could if you got a passport, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'd assume so. I think there's a lot you can
Alright.
do with the passport.
So yeah, I got to go deal with that, which is annoying. I don't know. Like, come on, guys. Like, why is the world an evil place? Like, you can take. I had like a couple dollars or something like in my what is it my dash, and I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. You can take that. But why'd you take the passport? Why'd you take my cologne?
Oh no.
So, anyways, I gotta deal with that. But
The cologne's kind of valid. Cologne's expensive these days.
it is dope
It's
cologne, but it only costs like
a
30
lot of
bucks.
money.
Yeah, I found like a great clone of like a $300 cologne that I get for like 30, and everyone loves it.
Hell yeah.
It's great. Who ended up winning the 16 trivia? Zach did. Surprise. Zach won his own trivia game. He says it wasn't rigged. But okay. Oh, also, yes, I made an announcement in the Discord. I want to see if this works. Actually, some people are saying the link isn't working, but some people say it is. I'm curious. Maybe Breasticles, if it works for you. And actually, I'd be curious if it works for Sensation. But we have a collaboration we're doing for like kind of like a math tournament thing. It's not just math. It's a bunch of fun like puzzle games, like Sudoku and like some memory stuff. I met with these people last week, and they've agreed to fund $150 of prizes for us.
Bing bing bang.
So, what we're doing is it's a 7-day challenge that's going to start on Friday, but we're going to do signups up until Wednesday. So, you just sign up at this website, matix.org. I mean, I've played the app. Like, it's cool. Can I just play on desktop? Whatever, I already have an account. Do I have to log in with this? One sec. I'm curious if I have to log in with Google. I have so many
Yeah, it
accounts
had
now.
me log in with Google, but it was.
Were you
pretty
able to
easy.
join the league though?
I'm checking that now.
Click if that link. Check if that link works, because some people have said it doesn't. I've done it on my phone and it works for sure, but some people don't want to do it on their phone. They want to do it this way, and it's not working. And I'm just confused. I think my I don't think my account's through Google either. I think my account's through my email, but it's not through my Google email, I think. Let me see. But then also there may be a thing with like international not being able to join, because so they're an Indian-based company and they're really trying to expand into the U.S. So they're like, they said, well, most of your people are U.S., right? U.S., Canada. I'm like, yeah. But I also have some fun international people like Sensation. Yeah, I have my account at Dr. Gold, but what's my email associated with this? Okay, I just have a username, I guess. I don't know. It's a new app, I guess.
I might be in it. It's unclear.
Were you able to see it at least? Did it show like Maddox X Actual Education?
I clicked on the link and then it asked me to sign in, so I
cool.
clicked sign in.
Yeah, it says 4 people are
and I hit
registered.
play on desktop
Uh-huh.
and then signed in, and it just kind of took me to a screen on Maddox.
Okay. And did it show like some sort of like tournament or something? that's my question.
I don't
It
think so.
It should show you something, I think, like this. I think it should say this. Because it said 3 earlier. Now I see 4. So people are being able to join. Oh, there we go.
That's
Okay,
what I
cool.
see right now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, go to compete. Click on compete. And then you should see. Jesus Christ, how many YouTube tabs do you have open?
Oh
A
no.
lot.
How much YouTube do you
lot.
watch, dog?
I get drunk and then I see a video that looks interesting and I click on it and then I get distracted watching other videos
Oh man.
and just like fill up a shit ton of YouTube links.
Okay, great. But yeah, so if you click here on compete, I think that should show the tournament. Hopefully, like if you hit like search and like actual education, I wonder if it comes up. Hopefully it does.
Let me see.
That's what I'm getting.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, you're sharing your screen, right? Sensation, is that you? Yeah.
No, it's the Man on the Moon. Fucking.
Okay. Click compete.
Yeah, if you just type in actual under compete, it pops up with it.
Yeah, type in actual under contest because I'm curious because Sensation is based in the UK. I'm wondering if it'll show up for them. Interesting.
No,
Okay. Okay. So he doesn't see anything when he types in actual. Did it ask you what country you were from?
No, not at all.
Interesting. I wonder if it's doing it by IP. Huh.
No.
Okay, I'll ask him. It may be.
It's because you're under creators. Go back to Maddox. I think it's because you're. See where it. No. So press compete.
Compete. Yeah.
And see how creators is green. Try clicking Maddox because that's what I was on. Now type.
Then type in actual. No. Maybe type collegiate. Maybe hit the collegiate one. Maybe. I'm curious.
See,
We're trying to
why
figure
is the
this
word
out.
collegiate even there?
It's like college. Yeah. All right. Now type actual in there because I think we are technically a college.
I just mean it's a horrible Americanism.
No, it's not found. Interesting. Okay, it may be region locked. Okay, they should have told me that, but I appreciate you, Sensation, for helping me debug that because breasticles can see it, but you can't.
Yeah, I can even that's a share link that I have.
He's like, I'm gonna connect to my VPN, dude. You're gonna get on the US VPN. I wonder if it works like that. That would be funny.
It won't let me.
Okay, all good. Okay. Anyways, you can't. So Jeff can't either. Okay, I gotta talk to these people because, yeah, they're not. I get it. I get that their app is like in development and it's new. So, but it should work.
Oh no.
Well, it doesn't work for me at all. I'm in the US right now.
Technically,
And it's
okay.
complaining.
And wait, if you guys click that link, that's in the thing. It doesn't do anything. The league with like the hex code after it or the hash code after it.
Where is it?
It's in the here. I'll post it in the chat 1 second. Let me just post it. There we go. Yeah, click that link. What happens?
Our survey says.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, hit register. Oh, and then there's a code. Oh, sorry. And then the code is 2354.
2354.
Yeah, 2354 is the code.
Why isn't
Nice.
it 1776? What?
Oh no.
Okay, all right, nice. Okay, so yeah, it did work for you, Sensation. Okay, here, I'll post it. Let me post it. Interesting, it's not showing up for some people. There's the link, and then the code is 2354. So yeah, if you want to sign up for it, it's going to start on Friday. Anybody who enters gets entered into a $25 giveaway just for signing up. And then we're going to do... there's 7 days of just like general competition with I think the whole world, and then from that they then take the top 10 and they put them into like kind of like a voice call competition amongst each other. So then we'll do another $25 for anyone who makes it into top 10. That's another giveaway, and then out of the top 10 it'll be 75 for first place, and then another I think 25 for second, no, or maybe 50 for second, no, 25 for second maybe. Yeah. Anyways, failed to fetch league. Okay, that's interesting. It works for some people, it doesn't work for others. I tagged the creator guy in it, so he'll let us know what's up. Alkaline is his name, but he should let us know what's not working with that. But I appreciate you guys helping me debug. I appreciate you guys helping debug the 16 game on Saturday. You can tell like UI UX is kind of a hard thing to get right, you know? There you go, you got the guns. You got the guns, Sensation.
Hold on.
Okay, nice. All right. So yeah, other than that, that's the big announcements. And then on later tonight, I'll put up another vote so you guys can vote for what game you guys want to play on next Friday. Cool. Dope. All right. That being said, let's go help you guys out with some math and science and start the stream. All right, welcome everyone to Actual Education Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is live stream help you have math, homework, science homework. All sorts of fun stuff. Make sure we go live on Tiki Talkie. Tiki Talkie. There we go. That should work.
Fly lice.
Fried rice. I had I went to a really nice steak place. My birthday was last week, but my friends like booked a they wanted to go to this all-you-can-eat Wagyu steakhouse. It was like $130 per person just for the food, and then oh my god, the sake was like $200 bottles. It was nuts, but it was delicious. I've eaten so well in the last like 48 hours. Yeah. The competition is a cool thing. Nice. Gladiator, can you join? Can you let me know if it allows you to join as well with kind of the way people are trying to do it? Yeah, all feedback is great because then I can tell them, and I know they'll appreciate the feedback if I tell them like, hey, like, you know, only half my students can get into this. All right, yeah, try it. Nice, awesome. Okay, great. All right, let's see what we got for questions. So again, if you're joining us for the first time, the website to submit your questions is www.actualofficehours.com. There we have a nice little website. You can type your username, you can drag in a screenshot, and your question will get added to the queue. And so then we're going to go to the queue here. And I have made some changes now to the code. So what the code will do is if you've been waiting for more than 45 minutes, the rate at which you accumulate votes, I think, doubles. And then if you've been waiting for more than an hour or maybe an hour and a half, then it like quadruples. So it's I understand that last time when we had some people had submitted at the very beginning of the stream, but because so many new questions were coming in, their like percentage kept getting diluted. So we're gonna see if this works. I have a 12 in math. Is that good? Yeah. I don't know what 12 out of what though. That's the question. All right. That being said, there we go. Fly lice. Cool. Oh, fly lice.
No, click on that link. Just trust me.
Just trust you, dude. I don't know about just trust you, dude. What? This one. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah. Always give it your all. He's training a kid at least. All right. Fun question. Fly lice. Okay. Let's see.
How do you delete it?
Oh, I'll delete it. It's okay. I got you. All right. Let's go see who's going to be the first question of the day. And, let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling!
12 out of 100? Uh-oh. Yeah, 12 out of 100 is not great. Physics Man! Physics Man had the greatest chance, 47.9. Ooh, look at this. Look at all these force diagrams we're going to have to do. I actually really like these. Is it too early in the week for me to be doing force diagrams? We shall see. All right. A boy pulls a toy train consisting of an engine and a caboose. Cool. This is the engine. This is the caboose. Along a rough floor exerting 2 newtons of force as indicated in the diagram. The frictional force of 0.6 acts on the engine and a frictional force of 0.4 acts on the caboose. I think that makes sense because their weights, the ratio of this is like 2 to 3 and this is also 2 to 3, so that makes sense. Okay, draw free body diagrams of both the engine and the caboose. Okay, cool. So let's do part A. The trick in these types of questions is you always want to think about what is the force acting directly on the thing, not like what forces is it acting on something else. So if we look at just the train, right? The train is going to have the applied force up at 40 degrees, and that's 2 newtons. Okay. And then there's also going to be a force of gravity pulling down. That's going to be at mg. And then it's also going to have a normal force pulling up. And then let's think, what other forces do we have? Well, we have friction, right? We're already told there's a frictional force, so it's definitely a frictional force. And then here, this is the one that starts to kind of like mess with people sometimes, is that there is a force in between the caboose here and the engine. Some people would think, oh, that force must be to the right because, you know, yeah, this thing is pulling the caboose.
Disqualified.
And it's not quite. So what we're going to say is that is going to be the force. I'm going to call it tension because usually it's a rope or something that connects. Oh, yeah, there is a string. Okay, yeah. We're going to call this tension. And that force is going to pull on the engine to the left. I know it sounds weird, right? I mean, the train is moving this way. It's getting pulled this way. Why is tension in the rope pulling it back? And that's because this caboose here is acting kind of like a drag. It's like if there was no caboose here, then this would not feel an opposing force trying to drag it back from being moved to the right. You lucky my channel. What Donut Club? Is that English, dude? What are you saying, dude? Can I have a shout out? Yes. What's up, Donut Club? So yeah, okay. Force tension. We're gonna leave that how that is. Okay. And then let's call this thing. I don't know. I'm gonna call this object engine. So we say this is force kinetic of the engine, force normal of the engine, and then this would be force gravity of the engine. Okay, cool. If we look at the caboose, what's up, Isabel? There is going to be, of course, a force gravity of the caboose pulling down, where that's going to be equal to mg. There's also going to be the force of friction on the caboose pulling backwards. So we're going to say that's like FKC, force kinetic caboose. Yeah, okay, Gladiator. I'm gonna talk with them to figure it out why that is. I would say maybe try downloading the app if you can. I think maybe the app works better.
Yeah.
But Sensation,
Or you might be able to look it up because I had similar issues when I clicked, but I was able to look it up.
oh, maybe do the
So
lookup thing.
Maybe it's a link problem.
Oh, you did the app and it still says failed to fetch league when you click on that link I sent you in the Twitch. I'm gonna have to talk to them. Just be like, yo, why's your shit not working?
They're bad at programming.
They're bad at programming.
Oh no.
That's it. That's literally it.
Gladiator, the other thing I would suggest doing, if you go to the app and then you type and you go down to the bottom where it says compete, then just search for under collegiate contests, look up actual. It should come up. Actually, in any of the categories it comes up. Yeah. See if you can just at the bottom where it says compete, Gladiator, click on that and then under search contests, just type in actual. I'm curious if it comes up. All right, kinetic friction. Then there's also the normal force on the caboose. Sensation has a lot of video game stuff, yeah. Your hat's so shiny, my eyes. Mine eyes.
What?
This is physics.
Oh.
I don't think they're talking about your hat. I think they're talking about my hat. That doesn't work. Okay, Gladiator. I'll figure it out with them. Okay. There has to be one other force on this, okay? And that is going to be the rope. So there's also going to be force of tension in the rope, and that's what's pulling the caboose to the right. Okay? So tension in the rope is kind of dragging on the engine. When it's trying to move to the right, it's dragging it back. But this same tension in the rope is what causes the caboose to actually move to the right. And then the key thing is that this force of tension is the same as this force of tension. These are equal. Something cool in physics. When you have rope that is connected between things, there's a force of tension in opposite directions on either end of the rope, and that force of tension is the same. Yeah.
1 equals 1.
1 equals 1, exactly. Yeah, sure. 1 equals 1.
I know it sounds
Okay.
stupid, but
No, it is true. No, you are right. Okay, determine the acceleration of the entire train. Oh, this is cool, actually. Couple ways to do this. Okay. There's kind of a cheat you can do where you can consider the whole thing as like a single object and then calculate the mass times acceleration of that. Or we can set up the systems of equations for both of these and then eventually like solve for everything. I think I'm gonna do the long way. I'm not gonna do the hack first because I there's some cool stuff with this. in general, anytime you have a physics question and they're asking about mass and acceleration and forces, first step, draw the force diagram. Second step is apply Newton's laws to do what the sum of the forces are for mass times acceleration. So let's look for this one. You're from the UK. What grade is this? This is probably like, I would say, O levels. Sensation, would you call this like O levels physics? Or
hang on.
I think
I've
probably
only,
O levels.
I've only been half paying attention. Let me just quickly read this again. Higher GCSE, maybe.
Maybe higher GCSE. Is it really a hack? The engine and the caboose are themselves made up of a lot of small pieces. I mean, that is true. Yeah. The reason why I call it a hack is because when you consider this one big mass, you don't care. Now you don't care about the force of tension between the two objects because it's treated as one big object. We are eventually going to need to solve for this anyways, so I'm going to just write out the sum of the forces for both objects, and then I'll show you how they cancel. Do I have any IT experience? I think a lot of people here have IT experience. I mean, like just like fixing shit. Yes,
me.
I do that all the time.
I was going to say I've been there since punch cards.
Yeah. You've been there further back than I have. For me, it's like floppy disks, like the 5 1/4 ones.
Well, I definitely go back that far.
Yeah.
Wait, there's only 4 years between you and me, I think.
Yeah, but I never used punch cards. Yeah, no, we were never that far back.
Well, no, they were old, and it wasn't the new latest technology. It was probably 20 years old by that point. But
okay,
I still remember having to learn how to use them.
That's crazy. I never had to use punch cards. I know some professors definitely had to use punch cards because that's how they did all their experiments and stuff.
Well, so right, the UK is divided. England specifically is divided into north and south. North being very poor, the south being loads of money. Let's just say the technology in the north was somewhat antiquated, predominantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like by the time I got to secondary school, there was still.
I see. You didn't have the latest and greatest. I get it. So you were already like kind of back, anyways. I see it.
Well, like you'll probably find this in some factory somewhere here. You need to learn how to use it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
that kind
crazy.
of stuff.
Piker says, I'm trying to decide whether CompTIQ A+ versus the Google Support Cert. I don't know which one to get. Honestly, I don't have an opinion on either of those. I guess it depends like what type of job you're trying to get. You can maybe ask ChatGPT like which one's more universally accepted. I know A+ certification. I remember that. I almost got that when I was in high school. But yeah, I mean it's pretty basic, the A+ cert. But maybe the Google thing makes more sense if you're trying to work directly with like Google things. Yeah.
Yo, do you want a real piss take?
Yeah, what do you got?
This big fat fucking tome.
What's that? Inside TCP?
Huh?
TCP/IP. Wow. That's crazy.
See, what you can't see on the camera is all the books lying in the bottom shelves, and they're all big fat tomes.
Yeah, dude. Relics, dude. Those things would be they're gonna go into a museum someday, Sensation. I just realized. Oh yeah, okay. Oscar says, is your main job tutoring, or do you do something else as well? Yeah, this isn't my main job. I teach physics at UCLA. I also I work for startups doing all sorts of education stuff, and then yeah, I used to tutor a lot. I do this for free. This is my free tutoring. I used to do paid tutoring, but I don't have any time for paid tutoring anymore. So appreciate the jewels though. Yeah.
This is my oldest book.
What is that? The Divine Comedy of Dante. Ooh, yeah. Okay. That's a cool one.
1935.
1935.
Got the printers.
Justin says, have a good stream. I'll be on in about an hour doing some review for Calc 2 at CU. Have an exam tomorrow night. Nice. Yes. Oh, let me give you a shout out, Justin. A little shout out to Justin. Yeah. Justin is another awesome math streamer, and he's gonna be doing Monday Night Math. We'll raid him after this, Justin. We'll raid your channel for sure. You can. He's a I think he teaches at University of Colorado Boulder. I think he's teaching.
Yeah,
must be Calc.
UC Boulder.
UC Boulder, yeah. Jorgen says, what class am I teaching at UCLA? I'm teaching Physics 1B. So it's waves. Fuck, I forget if there's optics in it. I don't think there's optics. I think it's waves and electrostatics. We don't get into magnetics. It's weird how UCLA does it. Yeah, Boulder. That's it. There you go. Waves and oscillations. Yeah. That's it. Waves, oscillations, and fluids. Sorry, there is fluids in it. Sorry. Yeah, fluids is also part of 1B, and then there's electrostatics, and then 1C gets into the magnetics. Plus, I think they also do optics. I hate optics.
Oh no.
I really don't like optics.
But is 1C like the
third semester, the third quarter.
Yeah, but is it like a more advanced, because like the way it is here, it's just you got like your physics 1, which is kinematics, and then your physics 2, which is electromagnetics.
Yes.
And then you have like an advanced level electromagnetics, and
no, that would be upper division. Yeah, that would be upper division. That's not 1C. That's a completely. I think that's like 14 something. Yeah.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, it's because you're on semesters, right? You're on semesters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So semesters make sense to do. First semester is all mechanics. Second semester is all E&M. And then sometimes they make a third semester, which is like quantum or like special topics type stuff, like intro to quantum. Because we're on a quarter system. Actually, sorry, this is how it worked at UT. UT, first semester was mechanics, second semester was E&M, third semester was waves. It was a whole semester of just waves, which is really intense. So they try to fit what's a year and a half on the semester system into a year with the quarter system. So with they fit 2 semesters into they fit 3 semesters into 3 quarters, and so it's pretty whack, honestly.
I see. Well, I didn't realize UCLA did quarters.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done quarters since like middle school, to be honest.
Yeah. It's weird. It kind of makes sense because it divides the year into 4, because you have the fall quarter. Then you have the winter quarter, then you have the spring quarter, and then you have the quote-unquote summer quarter. And that's why there's 4. And they're 10 weeks. Each quarter is 10 weeks. Except the summer quarter is condensed down to 6, which is even crazier.
Surprise, motherfucker!
It's even less time.
Yeah.
What level is this in the U.S.? This would be high school, probably AP Physics, I would say. Yeah. So anyways, let me review, what we did here. We created force diagrams for both. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding up the forces for each object in each direction. So this is in the X direction, this is in the Y direction, and then sum of the forces is equal to the mass times the acceleration of the object in that direction, which in this case, the acceleration in the Y direction is always going to be 0. Because this caboose and this train are hopefully not flying up into the air. So we would say that this is equal to 0. Now, when figuring out the sum of forces here, this is a little bit tricky because this pulling force of 2 newtons at 40 degrees is at an angle, which means this 2 newtons acts in both directions. So what you have to do is a little bit of trig here. We would call this like F applied in the X direction, and then we would call this F applied in the Y direction. And what you learn from doing trig is that this is going to be equal to the 2 newtons times the cosine of 40 degrees. And then this one is going to be equal to the 2 newtons times the sine of 40 degrees. If you want to remember why that is, if this is a right triangle, opposite over hypotenuse is sine, and that's why we do sine here. And then adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine, so that's why we do that for the X one. All right, so if I write up my forces in the X direction, you're going to have the 2 cosine 40, and then we're going to also have minus FKE, and then minus FT. And this also has to equal to the mass of the engine times the acceleration in the X direction. Yeah, static equilibrium stuff kind of sucks. Yeah, especially like engineering statics. Oh my god. Just nightmare level difficult. All right, Y direction. You got normal force of the engine, which is up. You have plus the 2 sine 40 degrees up from here. And then you have minus the force of gravity pulling down, which is going to be ME. We're going to say G. This is MEG. Okay, cool. I think we got everything, right? Yeah, up, up, down. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. And then this is also going to be equal to 0. Okay. All right. At this point, another key thing that you need to recognize is that the acceleration of the caboose is the same as the acceleration of the engine, because these two things are moving together. And so if things are moving together and they're connected by a string, then they have the same acceleration. So I'm just going to write this as, excuse me, I'm going to write that, I'm just going to say that this acceleration is equal to this acceleration. So I can actually equate them to each other. So I'm going to say that these are the same. Same. And also this tension and this tension are the same. So we'll say that these two are also the same. Because, okay, this is cool. We were actually given what these values were. We're given the frictions. Right, they gave us numbers for things. So we can solve right away, actually, for the acceleration just using these two equations. Actually, I don't even know if we need the y level equations. Usually you do, because the frictions are not given. And so usually you have to solve. For FKC, for like friction, which ends up equaling the coefficient of friction times the normal force. But they were nice here, actually. They gave it to us. So we're just going to use these two equations. Let's use these two. So let's combine. And what we're going to get is, okay, cool, FT minus FKC, which I know what FKC was, right? FK of the caboose is 0.4, is equal to the mass. Oh, I see. I'm not given the mass. Oh, I am given the mass. Oh, yeah, the mass is 100 grams. So we're going to say 0.1 kilograms. And then that's going to be times some acceleration. And then for this one, we're going to get 2 cosine of 40 degrees minus KE, which is 0.6. And then also minus FT is now going to equal to 0.15 times A. And then, so here's a cool thing. This is what we're going to do to solve for part B and part C. Part B is asking for the acceleration of the entire train. So they're asking for what is A. And luckily, we have 2 equations with A in them, because we also have 2 unknowns. I don't know FT and I don't know A. So I can now, this is a kind of a really cool trick we do algebraically. I'm just going to like move this over here underneath it. So we're going to do this. And then I'm going to add these 2 equations together as if I were just adding numbers together. You know, the same way you do like, 5 plus 14 and like literally just add it that way. We can do the same thing here. I'm just going to add them up. So this is going to get me 0.1 plus 0.15. So that's going to be 0.25 A. FT plus negative FT. These are going to cancel. And then I have 2 cosine 40 degrees. Minus 0.6 minus 0.4. So that's going to be minus 1. Bingo bango is equal to 1.25A. So now I can just move that underneath. So I'm going to say, okay, 2 cosine of 40 degrees minus 1 all over 0.25. That's equal to A. We need a calculator for this. Pull our calculator up. Okay. So we're going to say 2 cosine of 40 minus 1 equals that divided by 0.25. And there's our A. So we get that A is equal to 2.12 meters per second squared. Sounds reasonable for a train. And for part C, calculate the tension. This is great because now calculate Ft. We can just literally use this equation right here. We already have it, right? Because this was the tension in terms of the acceleration. This was actually like not too bad of a question. It was kind of a pain to set it up, but the fact that we didn't have to like sub in our y level equations for friction is really nice. Okay, so that's gonna tell me that Ft equals, or Ft minus 0.4 is equal to 0.1 times 2.12. So we're going to do that times 0.1 plus 0.4. That's actually not very strong. It says so that's going to be Ft is equal to 0.61 newtons. I guess it kind of makes sense because we're only pulling at 2 newtons. And the friction's like 0.6. Yeah. 0.6. Let me see. 0.6. 1.2. What's 2 cosine of 40 actually? 2 cosine of 40 is 1.5. Well, wait a minute here. I'm pulling with 1.5 newtons. My friction is 0.6. I don't think that makes sense if the tension is
disqualified.
0.6. Right? Or I guess maybe it does. Oh, because it's very light. I see. I'm just thinking math-wise, right? You want to make sure that the force pulling it to the right is bigger than the force pulling it to the left. Otherwise, this thing doesn't move. So we figured out that. Okay, let's just make sure this makes sense, right? So you have 0.6 from the friction. You have 0.61 from the tension, right? So this is Fk. This is Ft. And then you have 2 cosine of 40, which is 1.53, pulling to the right. And so let's just see if that makes sense. Because if I add up all those forces, so that minus 0.6 minus this, that gets me a net force of 0.31, which, okay, yeah, so this is F net is 0.31 newtons. Not very much. But then if I divide that, because if F is equal to ma, if we divide this by the mass, we should get the same acceleration. And yeah, if I divide this by 0.15 kilograms, yeah, I get around 2.12. Okay, cool. That double checks out. Okay, cool. That works. Good question, physics man. I appreciate it. It's a cool one.
Well done. Well done.
What surface would that be? I don't know what it would be, honestly. I mean, trying to think. The coefficient of friction here, if you're getting 0.6 newtons down, let's think. With gravity, you're getting... So the coefficient of friction must be like 0.5, which is pretty high for kinetic friction. Yeah.
Was the answer not Teflon?
Yeah, definitely not Teflon. Yeah, that's pretty rough, actually. Like, 0.5 is a pretty rough coefficient of friction.
Sandpaper.
You know, we can look them up, actually. Let's see, like, some common coefficient of frictions. Okay, so rubber on dry pavement is 0.7. Steel on steel is around 0.5. Wood on wood is 0.25 to 0.5. Teflon on steel is, yeah, 0.04. Wow, super low. And glass on glass. Oh, glass on glass is actually really frictiony. I didn't know that. Wow. And lubricated metals. Steel on ice. So this is what like ice rink people or ice hockey or what is it? The luge people, whatever they're doing. Oh, yeah, or like, yeah, there you go, bobsled. Yeah. Yeah, the bobsledding one.
I don't think this question is that accurate, though.
Yeah. Sorry, what was it?
Because if I don't think this question is that accurate though as a whole. Because if it's got wheels, then the force of friction should be static. Because if the unless the wheels are
I see.
but if the wheels are turning, the friction should be a static force of friction.
Correct. You're talking about at the point of contact. Yeah. This is treating it as if we were like dragging. Yeah. This is if we're dragging the train and the wheels are locked. I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, poorly designed question. Well, I mean, maybe it's a toy train, right? So maybe the wheels don't really fucking work. They're just there for like decoration.
Disqualified.
Oh no.
You know?
Even then, I feel like they just have like a little nail in between most of the time that just kind of rolls.
So it could
poorly.
be that. Wait. See, so the friction. Yeah. So they said the frictional force acts. That frictional force could be between the axle. They didn't say necessarily it was the
Could
ground.
be.
I guess. Right? They didn't say necessarily it was the ground. But you're right. Okay, good. Good question, physics man. We'll put that question in our channel. There it is. There it goes. And then there's your question. There's a solution. And then there's a link to it if you want to go watch it later. I just found a table of coefficient of friction of different frog species on different surfaces. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think frogs have an additional, or like just whatever, like force, and is it Van der Waals forces or something? There's like a chemistry aspect to insects being able to like climb walls.
Don't remember. Have you seen the video of the frog getting levitated?
No. Oh. You know there's a paper about this, right? Like someone submitted something to Archive about like levitating their frog or something?
Yeah, it was like magnetically levitating a frog or something like that.
Yeah. Let me see. It was a frog levitating paper. Yeah, this is it. This is the paper of flying frogs and levitrons. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. So this is the theoretical paper, but apparently there was an experimental paper where a frog was levitated in a field of 16 Tesla. Whoa.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah,
huge.
there's a video of it online.
Oh, let's go find it. Levitating frog.
Yeah. I remember watching it one day after thermodynamics. We were talking after class. And
Now you can meet with
I didn't know frogs legit have that much of like a magnetic component to them, I guess.
I guess so.
Are they so okay, interesting. So they're using liquid helium here probably to cool down the magnets or the coils so that they can run enough current through them to create 16 Teslas is a huge magnetic field.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think even in my lab, like our plasma lab, the highest we went was 2 Tesla. Okay, so here are the frogs. These poor frogs are about to get levitated. Oh, he's floating! He's a floating frog! For science. It's the water that's diamagnetic.
In the video or in the description, but they talk about like a very confused frog.
Oh, this is another insect. I think anything that has water content, right? Water content and probably like not a lot of other weight. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, I think it's the water, I guess, right? Oh.
There is no problem with putting a man to force a man by this magnetic.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, the amount of force, the amount of magnetic field you would need to cause a human to levitate, though, that'd be insane.
It looked like it was concentrated in a very small space as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. To make that strong of a magnetic field, requires a ton of current, and then yeah, you would need it like focused in a very like narrow area for it to work. Because otherwise, magnetic field lines like they spill out is what they do. Yeah.
I just made it look like it was like a 10 pence piece.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a little coin. Oh, okay. I think the water is so evenly distributed that it's fine. It's your bones hanging off your fluids. Oh, I see. Yeah, so maybe it would be bad for humans. I don't know if we have evenly distributed water. Okay, let's see. We got some other questions coming up. Not your friend, breasticles, dips. Let's see who we're gonna help out here. Let's go choose a winner. Time to spin.
Let's go gambling!
Not your friend. What do you got for us, not your friend? Oh, is this kind of looks like A levels or O levels or something, right? Is this OChem? I don't know if I can do OChem. Is it OChem or just regular chem? If it's regular chem, I can do it. If it's OChem, we're gonna have some troubles. Let me see. New theme park activity. Wouldn't that be fun? Just get levitated by magnets. Okay. A is an organic compound consisting of a linear carbon chain containing only CH and O. 2 moles of A reacts with a mole of Na2CO3, so sodium carbonate, to yield a mole of carbon dioxide. Compound A does not give an observation with Brady's reagents. When A reacts with PCl5, a compound B is formed. Here the molecule mass of compound A is increased by 41.42%. Thereafter to compound B. Okay. Okay. And then you add water and acid, I guess. Then compound C was obtained. In that overall process, the molar mass of compound A has increased by 7.463%. Assume that the acid chlorides react. I think this is OChem for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this.
Disqualified.
Where's JC? Where's my British friend JC, dude? JC, where you at, dude? I'm calling upon you, chemistry gods. Find the number of alcoholic OH groups. Yeah. I took OChem in like high school, but I don't think it was a very intense OChem class. I know these words. I know what esters are. I know what a Grignard reagent is. I know what hydroxide groups are that make up alcohols. But in terms of like what actually happens here, and also I don't know what the Brady's reagent is. Huh. Well, let's throw this at some AIs and just see what they say, and then we'll learn. It's cool to learn this way. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything either. I learn. Let's use Claude today. Gotta give all the AIs some love. Okay, cool. Brady's reagent. Apparently, if there's no reaction, means there's no aldehyde or ketone, right? So an aldehyde or a ketone would require a C double bonded O group. Reaction with sodium carbonate, 2 moles of A plus 1 mole of that is 1 mole of CO2. That means each mole of A provides 1 mole of COOH, since RCOOH plus Na2CO3 gets you 2 RCOONA plus H2O plus C. Oh, okay. Yes, and so that's COOH is like an acetate group, right? That's what makes it like acetic acid. Oh wow, there's a lot going in here. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna, because it tried something and then it ended up getting a result that doesn't make any sense.
You done messed up, Aaron!
And so then it said something about cleaving and whatever. Okay, and then it's like, oh, this looks like it could be correct. Okay, so this is where I say, okay, based on this, can you explain the solution step by step and to someone who has a pretty good understanding of chemistry, but is not entirely confident in organic chemistry. We use AI. This question is wrong. Uh-oh. There's JC, dude. Thank you, JC. Oh, yeah, also, yeah, like, fuck AI, dude. JC, great. Oh, what's up? JC, here. I'm gonna post this one in the Discord. What is wrong with this question, JC? JC is our chemistry CEO. Very smart person in terms of chem. And everything else. I mean, JC is just smart in general. But where JC outshines me for sure is in chemistry. It looks like it's from an A level type thing or something. Which I didn't know you guys do organic chem in A levels.
That's the only place that will do organic chemistry, I would imagine.
Really? Is A levels, yeah?
Again, GCSE's being general case, everything. So maybe it's in there, but I can't remember because it was so long ago.
Well,
But then organic chemistry sounds specific, and A levels are advanced levels, they're specialities. So,
kind of like further maths and stuff, right? You take like certain specific courses. There's probably like an OChem A level, I guess. JC says you can get that solution. You can get that the solution is supposed to be a chain of 5 carbons with 2 alcoholic carboxyl groups. So something like 2,3-dihydroxypentanoic acid. Okay. So are you saying that that this solution is wrong, where they said it was 3? Oh, the question itself is wrong. Oh, okay. So not your friend. JC's claiming that this is just like not a well-written question, just straight up front. The problem is that the 7% increase doesn't make sense after a 40% increase from A to B. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna type in JC's stuff into chat and just let's have chat, like, talk with it. I'll be like, my friend, who is an expert in all things chemistry, thinks something is fundamentally wrong with the question. Here's what they said. Help me understand. Please. Say please so that when the, AI overlords try to take us over in the next Butlerian Jihad, that we at least remember us well.
We got to talk about Jihad.
Durka. Now your friend says, it was in my exam paper and I fucking tried it for 30 minutes. I didn't have time for the others either. Okay, here it says, my friend is right. JC. Claude says you're right.
You probably spent 30 minutes trying to do it if it's a wrong question.
Come on up, Joseph. Come on up. We got the CEO of chemistry in the house. Is your mic working?
Hello.
There he is. Maybe boost your volume a little bit. I have you maxed out on my Discord.
Wait, I can't do that.
Oh, because it's late at night? You're having to be real, like,
Yeah.
like, secret with me? Okay, it's all good.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be
How
really
do I draw?
quiet. You want to draw? Okay, here, I'll
Yeah.
give you access. Yeah, let me give you access to it. JC. And then it's this. This is the link.
Honestly, though, chemistry expert, cool, but you had to bring in a fucking dirty southerner, didn't you?
Why is there
Okay.
a username?
I gave it to you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I just DM'd it all to you. And then when you join, I'll grant you presenter. So here, not your friend. You're gonna get here. Okay, now you're presenter. You can do whatever you want. I
Okay,
think it should be
so-
all right.
Nice. So, it's supposed to be something like this. Right, so A should look something like this. You get a carbon chain of 5. Wait, never mind, that's 6. That's 5. And then you get two hydroxyl groups like this. Right? B, when you react this with PCl5, all of your OHs turn into CLs. So you get something like this. And if you calculate the molar masses, that does work out to a 40% increase. Right. If you treat this with a Grignard reagent, in real life, this happens. So this is in real life.
Okay.
But the question assumes that instead all of your CLs turn into your methyl groups as well.
Okay.
So the question assumes this, which is wrong, but this will be, so this is
a 7% increase.
That is a 7% increase.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
This is 40.
And so wait, how did you know? Did you calculate stuff, or have you seen this question kind of before, so you understand? Like, I'm just curious
I
how you.
I just based it.
Oh, okay. You were just like,
is
oh,
a
instantly.
Yeah, it is a common thing where sometimes people don't understand how Grignard reagents work.
Yeah.
And then because all it does is it does nucleophilic substitution.
Okay.
But Grignards have the property that it can only do that on CO double bonds, and it can't do that on these ones.
I see. Lucy, not your friend says, question assumes that acid chlorides react similar to esters. Esters react the way you said, see?
Yeah, so this is the acid chloride bit, and if we react this with a Grignard reagent, we do get the tertiary alcohol here.
Mm-hmm.
But Grignards aren't supposed to react with. Do I have a different color?
If you go to the bottom,
yeah.
If you click on the paint thing, yeah.
This is not supposed to happen.
No.
I cannot write.
Not supposed to happen. It is
Not
also
supposed to
like
happen.
hella late there. I think it's like 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah. But the question assumes that it happens, which is quite bad. But whatever.
Okay. So for the sake of the question, we assume that the Grignard reagent does replace the chlorides.
Does replace the chlorides with the methyl group. Yeah.
Interesting.
But it doesn't completely happen.
Now, first of all, how did you know right away that it was pentanoic acid, or whatever this trihydroxy?
So I used the numbers. So, well, I knew that there was one methyl group, right, from this line right here. Not one methyl group, one carboxylic acid group. This line. Basically, because I'm reacting this with a base. Sodium carbonate is a base. So I have to have a carbon chain, so a linear carbon chain with a certain amount of COOH groups. I don't know how many there are, right?
Right.
But let's say, and if you balance the equation, let's say I have like an acid.
HA, sure.
Plus sodium carbonate.
Yep.
It turns out that I need exactly 2 moles. Right, so
because I need 2 moles of A to react with Na2CO3 to produce 1 mole of CO2. Oh,
yes,
okay.
1 mole of my salt. Yep.
Because in an acid-based neutralization, you right. This is the neutralization, and then I know the H2O happens. I guess the CO2 happens because. Okay.
Yeah, that just fizzes out. Yeah. But it does say 2 moles of A react with 1 mole of that. So we know that our carbon chain must have exactly one carboxylic acid at the end, no matter how long this chain is.
I got it. So it could be COH or OOH or whatever.
It could be something like that.
Exactly. Okay.
Right. And then question 1 says find the number of OH groups.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, oh god.
I got you.
How did I just do that?
I got you. You just do this. You're good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. So that means first of all, I can assume that I have N carbon atoms, and let's say I have K, like K of these groups.
Yeah, KOH groups.
Like,
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try to form like a general formula for A. So in a general carboxylic acid, right, with N carbon atoms.
Yeah.
This is my general formula.
Okay.
So
Because
this is
every carbon has 2 hydrogens.
Yes.
Okay.
Carboxylic acid.
Thank you, Kilobyte.
And atoms. So that's like a general formula. But now I have KOH groups. So I'm gonna have to essentially insert K oxygen atoms.
2N plus K and 2N plus K? Or 2N plus K and then 2 plus K, right?
Essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking away K hydrogen atoms. Because so imagine like I'm trying to replace this with OH.
Yes.
I'm deleting a hydrogen and inserting OH. So I'm deleting K hydrogen atoms, but introducing K oxygen atoms and then re-putting K hydrogen atoms.
I see. So you're taking the hydrogen, but you're putting it back anyways.
Yeah, so I'm putting it back.
Okay.
And so this is my formula for A, essentially. So this is A.
Okay.
Right, that's all I know right now. Right, and then B, what B does is I know I have PCl5, and that turns all of my OHs into CLs.
Yeah.
And so, because I have KOHs, I'm deleting KOHs and adding
KCl. Very cool. Okay.
And so
then are you calculating what the mass difference is there, or
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna use my percentage. So if I write out my general formula for B, then this is gonna be, I think, H2N minus K, and then O. I think it's O.
O times K, right? Or O2 plus K? Oh no, sorry. The O's get taken out, right? The O's get taken out because
actually what we're missing here.
Oh, there's still
okay. All of these, so I have K of these. All of these gets replaced with chloride, but this also gets replaced with chloride. So it's actually K plus 1.
Okay. Okay.
So this is going to be.
Okay.
Yeah. H2N minus K minus 1, and then O, and then Cl K plus 1. So that's B, right? And now, because of my percentage difference, I know that the mass of this, which I can write it with numbers, divided by the mass of A,
has to be 1.41, right?
Exactly, 1.41.
Yeah.
That's 1.41, and then I can do the same with C. So I can write out the general formula, and then say that divided by A is equal to 1.07.
Okay. And then it becomes math. Then it's you have two unknowns, right? N and K, and then you have two equations.
Because I can figure what this is, right? So this is just 12 times N, and plus 1 times 2N minus K minus 1,
right? Plus 16.
Plus 16, plus 35.5 times K plus 1, right? And I can do the same for everything, and it just becomes maths.
Maths. I love when you guys put the maths. It's not it becomes math. It becomes maths.
It's a plural. Go fuck yourself. Mathematics, plural. There's a fucking S on the end for a reason.
Okay.
No, I think it's math singular.
Maths.
Quite right, because I think mathematics is the collection of different types of math. I don't think.
What I
math
just
is
say?
Short.
What I just said.
No, but what I'm saying is math isn't just like an abbreviation of mathematics. I'm saying
I
mathematics
said it was plural.
is like.
I said it was.
I know mathematics is plural, but I don't think math is plural. I don't
Wow.
believe that math is an
A
abbreviation.
collection of nouns is
mathematics.
plural. Cheap.
This is too
But
funny.
I'm saying that math is like, right? Mathematics is a collection of different types of math, but math isn't an abbreviation of
No,
mathematics.
math is still a contraction though.
No, I disagree. I
No,
also
it's
just,
okay.
I don't like saying maths.
I also don't like saying
I
math.
wouldn't
Math
say
is a
PlayStations when I talk about PlayStation because there's multiple versions of a PlayStation.
What the fuck would you say then? Because it is PlayStations.
I mean, if I was talking about plural PlayStations, but if I was going to be like, oh, I'm going to go play something on my PlayStation, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to go play something on my PlayStations.
No, because if there's only one,
Exactly.
there isn't a
So
collection.
when I'm
of
like, I'm going to
PlayStations.
go do math and I'm doing one type of math.
Oh, he's saying when I'm going to go do math, I'm going to do one specific type of math. I get it. Okay, I understand.
Be specific then.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
I normally do.
Yeah, you guys are good. Okay, love it. Thank you so much, by the way, JC, for this. This has been super helpful. Yeah, a lot better than the AI. I think the AI was like kind of on your ish. I don't know. Not really. I can't actually understand fucking anything to hear that this is saying. And then great. Yeah, and then okay, cool. And you're helping out Not Your Friend with some more questions on this. Okay, cool. Let's give a big round of applause to Joseph for being dope. Appreciate you, Joseph. We'll give a shout out to JC as well.
I low-key thought JC's name was actually just Jeff. I thought we just had two Jeffs this whole time.
No. He's Joseph.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. He's a good guy. JC used to stream a little bit at the beginning. He was doing some chemistry stuff. But I don't know. Life gets like busy and stuff. So maybe we'll get him back on streaming at some point.
Jeff is usually spelled with a G, not a J.
A G?
Statistically.
Really?
Geoff.
No way. It's not J?
Yeah,
The name Jeff.
I feel like I used to see that spelling a lot, and then I feel like in the younger generations it's a J now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let me put this in. This was Not Your Friends. Thank you, Not Your Friend. Cool question. AI says this. Yeah, I know. Don't trust AI. Trust Joseph. Joseph is, if I don't have Joseph, because it is late for Joseph, I will have to revert to AI, but also it's awesome when Joseph is here, because then Joseph can provide.
My question disappeared.
Yeah, I auto-selected you anyways. So, we're going to do your question next.
Oh,
I accidentally hit the mark done, forgetting that I had already said this one was marked done. But okay, let's do this one. Let's do Breasticle's question. And then wow, we have 7 submissions. Oh wow, look at all this. Oh, because imaginary
like
boss.
5 of them are from the same guy. Yeah.
What did this guy submit? Or is it the same
Just a
question?
bunch of modern physics questions.
Oh, okay.
They look like
Get him
modern
sacked
physics.
off just because he fucking posted 5 times.
Yeah. Well, technically, I never say that I didn't technically put that in the rules that you can't submit multiple times. I have put a delay on it, and they have obeyed the delay. The delay is you can't submit more than once every 30 seconds. So technically, they're okay. I agree.
Still
It's a
taking the
little.
piss.
Yes, it is still taking the piss a little bit. But that's something where like I have to explain that in the rules then. Maybe I would do something where you can't submit more than one question every. Well, what would she say? What should we say? Like 10 minutes? Jeff, what is this, Jeff?
No, I think honestly, I think we should do like it should be like you can't submit another question until your original.
Oh, until your first question's been answered.
Yeah, that way you can.
There you go. There you go. Big
spam
brain
on
I can't
move.
disagree with that.
questions.
That's a big brain move. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Okay, one second. I'm gonna add that to my list of things.
Then
to
I
do.
feel like there's like there should be like an unwritten or like, not put in there, but if you put like pain in the ass, like difficult to solve question, like the ones that I sometimes put. You shouldn't like throw in a second one.
I like your idea of you can only have one question on the leaderboard at a time until your previous question has been answered. That's actually really cool. I didn't even think about that.
It's kind of funny actually how you've said unwritten rules, and it's like that's how you over legislate for stuff, because you have to
I know,
make legislation for people being fuckwits.
I know. Well, that's just have you seen these things about what if you use fake names? I would do it by IP address. It's okay. Like if someone's going through the effort of running, multiple VPNs, all power to them, whatever. But yeah, there's this whole study where as humans, we're pretty good at policing ourselves when the amount of people is, like under 10. The second it becomes like 20, 30, 40, 50, you have to start creating rules, because then there's a lack of accountability. And people feel like they can get away with shit instead of like getting called out on it. So they're more likely, that's why you need bureaucracy. That's why you need government at some point. It's because there are too many people. And so in order to keep everyone from not trying to screw each other over, we have to create bureaucracy and rules.
Yeah, and plus I've been to countries where that kind of government and bureaucracy does not exist, and you don't want to live under that system.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you.
Yeah, you need some rules. People will always try to cheat the system somehow.
It's like, you ask questions, you must be shot kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No. Oh no.
Why not 2 or 3 questions? We could limit it to 2. I'd be okay with that, because I agree. Some people, we could say maybe 2.
But then you get into the problem of complexity.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like the problem is, like, if you look at like the 5 submissions from Imaginary right now, it looks like they're just all from the same homework assignment. It's like.
Yeah, and so what will happen is usually someone will submit me like a whole page of like a bunch of questions, and depending on how much time I have left in the stream, I'll say, pick the hardest one you want me to do, or I'll say pick 2 of the hardest ones you want me to do. So that's like up to me to kind of gauge on like what's going on. Just put 1 at a time on this. Oh, okay, that's an interesting thing. And then have a backlog. Jorgen has a good idea here. Okay, only one question gets put on the wheel. The issue is that I'd have to create like a separate thing that doesn't affect the percentages. Okay, maybe have a backlog. You can
see
put
probably not something to, probably not a discussion to have publicly, but just quickly.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is where it comes down to teaching the concept rather than just answering somebody's questions.
Sure.
Especially if they're asking like 5 questions from the same homework, it's like they clearly don't understand the concepts, and that's where they need to start from.
Sure. Well, and sometimes
whether that's through us or through their own school.
Yeah. For instance, just for example, with imaginary bosses, like question, if I do this first question and I'm able to like show them how to do it, they probably can do the other ones. Yeah, these are probably like very related to the other ones. Yeah, this is all wavelength and whatever. Except I don't know what the hell this is. Sun UVA UVB. Yeah, okay. All right. Would you submit, Jeff? Oh, this is a difficult one. Is this the one where I have to draw auxiliary lines? I hate this one probably. Sensation Black. What's your field of study? JC's asking what your field of study is. Sensation.
No, that's a question.
That was a good question. Jeff said,
I don't know, computer science, I suppose.
Yeah, computer science. He also knows a lot of Japanese. Didn't you teach Japanese?
I've never taught it. I've taught English.
He's taught English. Okay. Sensation is our resident enforcer of preventing the full degradation of the English language. he's
between either of us.
Yeah, we're trying to keep things kind of not totally lost to brain rot. Amazing.
Because the joke is that Americans get things half right and the British get things half right, but we've moved in different directions, but we're still half wrong half the time.
Yeah.
So if we talk to each other, we bring it back to the middle somewhere, then maybe we'll actually speak English properly once again.
A man can hope. Okay, Breskels, you wanted this one? Is this a Feynman trick? I'm guessing it's a Feynman trick. Right?
It can be. You could use complex analysis, or you could use Feynman trick.
I think I want to use a Feynman trick. Wait, is this cosine of sine?
Yeah, cosine of sine.
Oh no.
Disqualified.
That's tricky. Just tricky. Okay, which way
Besides
is
that,
which way is not so bad?
Okay, so first we're just gonna start off rewriting the integral as 1/2, and then we're just gonna change our bounds from negative pi to pi.
Okay, let me think about that. Okay, because cosine is an even function, right?
Mhm.
This is this even? Excuse me, sorry. No, this is not even, right? Oh, wait, it is. Yeah, because this is just e to the, I think. Let me think. It's e to the cosine of theta, but then cosine of theta from 0 to pi does this. Oh, it does a full, it does one of these. Goes from 1 to -1. Cosine of sine x, it does seem really ugly, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm just thinking. Sorry, this goes from 0 to pi. This goes from 1 to -1, and you want to go from minus pi to pi.
Yeah.
Because
you can technically do 0 to 2 pi as well.
Sure.
We're gonna use Euler's formula in a sec, and we still got to do some complex analysis. So we're kind of in a way saying like, you know, we're still gonna go around the full unit circle. We're just kind of choosing how we want to go about it.
I just want to make sure that makes sense in terms of my like even and oddness. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Because these are even functions, I can, instead of going from 0 to pi, I can say this is going to be 1/2 the integral from 0 to 2 pi. Or you want to go from negative pi to pi. That's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
All right, let's do negative pi to pi. E to the cosine theta, and then this is cosine of sine of theta. D theta. And then I think you're saying we want to use Euler's formula on this part?
Yeah, so what we're gonna recall is that, right, e to the ix equals cosine of x plus I sine of x.
Equals cosine of x.
So
I sine of
then
x,
in
yeah.
this case, our what's it called? Our cosine of sine theta is equal to the real part of e to the I sine theta.
Okay, so cosine of x is equal to the real part.
Not cosine of x. Cosine of sine of theta.
Okay, wait, sorry. Cosine of sine of theta is equal to the real part of e to the I sine theta.
hmm
Okay, I can kind of get behind that.
And then
Because
we can,
this, so the cosine of, because here's what I'm saying. I'm going to say cosine of x is equal to the real part of e to the ix, and then we're just replacing x with sine theta.
Yep.
Okay.
and you can, and so you don't have to write real part every time. You can abbreviate that by just saying a capital R and then E.
Like that? Is that what we say? This is like all real numbers, I think, though, right?
No, not that R. Literally just like RE. Like if you capital
Oh,
R.
that's it. Yeah, it's RE and IM, right? This is it.
hmm Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes you see it with like fancy script, but
Yeah, so I'm gonna say
I
RE
don't have
e
the
to the
handwriting to do that.
e to the I sine theta. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, is equal to this part. So am I gonna
Yep.
rewrite my integral maybe?
Yeah, and what's nice is that since e to the cosine of theta is also real, we can just pull the RE part outside of the integral and then have it multiplied by e to the I sine theta.
Okay. Right, and this is d theta, but then this is also real. So now we can just pull this whole thing out. That's cool. Yeah. The real and complex decomposition stuff is really cool. Okay. And now, do I want to combine these, we think? Because now this looks like e to the e to the I theta.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is cool. Okay. All right. So now I have real part 1/2 negative pi to pi. I can combine these two exponents, as e to the cosine theta plus I sine theta d theta. And then, oh, I wrote my sine wrong. Sine. And then we remember from before, from Euler's formula, that this is the same thing as e to the I theta. So now, I have the real part. I'm curious why we did the negative pi to pi. I assume it's going to come up later.
Yeah, kind
And
of.
this is
Also,
gonna be...
part of it
What's
is if we want to do it with in the complex analysis way with a contour integral, the negative pi to pi is helpful. If not, we can also
Necessary.
do the Feynman's technique from here. And then I don't think it's as necessary that we did that.
Okay. Okay, so I don't know how to take the integral of e to the I theta. That to me sounds crazy.
Yeah, so do you want to do the Feynman's technique or the contour integral? Both of them work.
Let's do Feynman's, because I'm liking Feynman's. Yeah, let's try it. Am I gonna write this as I'm trying to think. The derivative of this. I know the derivative of this would be e to the I theta times e to the I theta, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds correct. So
I'm gonna call this e to the a, maybe, or e to the I theta a.
Yes, yeah, you'll put the e to the a.
That's what we're trying to evaluate.
E to the I theta.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Feynman's trick because you always want to like try to pull the derivative down to make it look nice. Okay, so Feynman's trick, because yeah, this I guess you're kind of trying to make this look like a chain rule.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say that e to the I theta is. That blue part is now a e to the I theta. I think. Let's see. I equals the real part 1/2 negative pi to pi e to the, and then it's gonna be e to the a e to the I theta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, d theta, and then I'm gonna do DDA of both sides.
Yeah, and then also if we want to make our just our whole integral a bit cleaner for the time being, we can ignore the RE and 1/2 and then do it later. So if we were to say that, okay, this is I of A, there's nothing wrong with us saying that I is just our integral right here. And then once we evaluate I, we can then say the
we're gonna take
1/2
1/2 of the real part.
And then just use that I of A.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
So we're basically just
we'll deal with this later.
moving the RE over to the other side.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with it later.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, so I got DI, DA is equal to negative pi to pi, and then that's going to be DDA of e to the a e I theta, and that's going to be d theta, right? And then this is a chain rule. So the derivative of DDU of e to the u is equal to e to the it's e to the u then times du or something. Or here's what I should say, sorry. ddx of e to the u is equal to e to the u times du dx. That's what I want to say. So here, this is going to be equal to negative infinity to infinity. That's going to be e to the a e I theta times the derivative of what this is, which is going to be e to the I theta.
Mhm.
And then this is d theta.
Yep.
Crazy.
And then from here, you can just do a U substitution and evaluate this integral.
Oh, okay. Okay, U sub. Okay, U sub. Let me think. U sub. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay. Got you. So let U equal e to the I theta. Then du d theta is equal to I e to the I theta, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to leave the bounds for now. I'm just not going to deal with them yet.
Oh, it should be, you should be AE to the I theta.
A e
Because we want
to...
the whole, we want the whole E to the U, right?
Oh, we want the whole thing to the I theta.
And we can just, now that we're evaluating the integral, our A is constant with respect to our integral, and our whole integral is constant with respect to our functions, so we can kind of
now wait a
treat them
minute.
differently.
When I do this DDA of this, okay, if this is also to the I theta, isn't this going to come down as like kind of? Oh no, because this is a constant. I see.
Yeah, we treat it as a, because that is not a normal derivative. It should be a partial derivative.
Yeah, gotcha. Right. Okay. With respect to A, yes, you're just gonna get this part basically coming down.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. It doesn't become a power rule of this.
No,
Shouldn't this,
it's
like-
not a power rule.
Yeah. Well, wait. If I
'Cause-
DDA of like A to the 5th, so if this was A to the I theta, wouldn't that become I theta A to the I theta minus 1?
No, so your A is not also to the power of I theta.
Oh,
your
I
A
thought
is
that's
just a,
Oh, okay.
no, your A is just a. I realized that I didn't even notice that you wrote it that way. Yeah, your A is just a a parameter.
Yeah.
in this
And
case.
but
So
it's
literally-
multiplying. It's multiplying E to the I theta, right? So I was right the first time.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
multiplying.
Okay. So then, where was the thing before I like made mistakes
In
here?
our U sub, instead of doing U
Good.
equals E to the I theta, do A times E to the I
Got
theta.
you. I see. Oh, because you want to E to the U. Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So then this is A I E to the I theta.
Mhm.
Right. Got you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now this is going to be E to the U, and then this is D theta. Or actually, no.
Yep.
Sorry. What am I saying? Du is this D theta. That's what I meant to say. Okay. And so here, this already shows up here. So then I need 1 over AI.
Yep.
Du. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
And integral of e to the u is just e to the u.
Yep.
So then we just have e to the u over ai. And then I'm going to replace my u with a e to the I theta.
Mhm.
Over ai. And then that's evaluated from negative pi to pi.
Yep.
Very cool. Okay, so then... okay, so this is this is Zach here. E to the pi I. So e to the pi I is equal to -1, right? And so is
Yep.
e to the negative pi I.
Mhm.
So wait, this integral goes to 0.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, cool.
Well, it's fine in this case because
So wait, so di over dA is then equal to 0, but then 1/2 the
Yep.
real part of that is also still 0.
well, we still have to integrate dIdA
Sure. Okay.
because this is our derivative of I with respect to A, but we have to then integrate it.
Oh, okay, so
to
I is
get
a
our
constant. So we put this
Mhm.
over, right? So di equals 0, so integral. So I get I plus c is equal to 0.
Yeah, and what we technically, this one's kind of like a special case as to how you come up with it, but you just get from there that I alpha equals your original integral.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was answering the question. So say that again, sorry.
So we're gonna say, technically, or we're just gonna call our C on the other side, right? It would be negative C, but we would just end up saying
Whatever, we just say
that,
I equals C.
Yeah, we would say that I alpha equals, and then it would be our original, or not alpha, IA.
Yeah.
Equals our original integral with our parameter of A.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
so
because
let me
we
go
had
back.
originally defined somewhere back here, we said that I
Is
of
equal to this?
A.
Oh no, sorry. Here. This is
Yeah,
it,
but
this
since
is
we
it.
said ignore it later, it would just be that negative pi to pi e to the A I theta
Gotcha. Okay.
portion of that.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's this.
Just the integral part.
Yeah. Okay. So sensation's being funny. -1 time left. Now there's +1. Okay, this is gone.
Oh no, these are his marks.
Oh, these.
He says how much time's left. There's a big fucking timer there, which you had to point out. But I'd already said -1.
+1.
So
Okay.
now he gets +1, so it's even down.
You're now at even 0, Nathan. Tuma, I think is his real name. You're slow. It's okay being slow, dude. It's okay. All right, so we're here. Yeah.
Yep. Now we want to take the limit as A goes to 0, which gets us right e to the 0.
Oh, okay. So yeah, limit as A approaches 0 of IA, -pi to pi e to the 0 d theta. So it's equal to 2 pi. Oh, okay. Right, because then this is equal to pi minus pi, or I would say it's just equal to 1 from -pi to pi, which is equal to 2 pi. Okay.
Yep. And then from here, since we know that I of A, the solution to our original integral is 1/2 the real part of this, we get that our integral is equal to pi.
Okay, but I was equal to 1/2 the real part of IA, which is then going to equal 1/2 times 2 pi, because 2 pi is real, which is equal to pi.
Yep, which gets us that our original kind of ugly solution or ugly integral.
Okay, so the one,
It's
I think the
just
one
pi.
step I'm like a little suspicious about is, okay, so we took the integral of both sides. I had I plus c is equal to 0, whatever, move c to the other side, absorb. This thing kind of messed me up a little bit.
So the thing is, because we took the derivative and the derivative became a partial derivative, our constant isn't necessarily a constant. It's actually a function of theta.
Right,
because we
but
took
it's
a
not a
partial
function of A?
derivative. Yeah,
Right, okay.
but in
And
this
so
case,
what you're
our-
doing is you're taking the limit as A goes to 0 to pretend that A doesn't exist there anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Uh-huh.
So we're basically saying, okay, well, this portion of it disappeared because we took a partial derivative, right?
Right.
So we're gonna say, let's take the limit as A goes to 0, which makes it entirely in terms of alpha, and evaluate that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You mean,
Our constant is
sorry,
just a-
entirely in terms of theta. Sorry, it's entirely in terms of theta.
Yeah.
You mean, not alpha,
Mhm.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Okay. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that. Okay. Wow. I see. You proved that, yes, that the integral had to be a constant because the derivative of the integral, the partial derivative with respect of the integral with respect to A had to be 0. And the only way for that to happen is for A to be 0.
Mhm.
So that you're not
Because-
taking it. Yeah.
Yeah, because technically, like, if we go back to our integral right before we took the partial derivative,
Uh-huh.
that could actually be a whole family of things inside the integrand, including, right, this case where we have, e to the 0 d theta, right? That could have been inside that integrand, and by taking that partial derivative, we've then just completely eliminated that from our integrand.
Yeah.
Right. So our constant has terms of data inside of there that we got to account for. And
Gotcha.
that's what we're doing here by saying and the limit as a goes to 0 in this case.
Gotcha. That makes sense. This is cool. I appreciate this. I'm getting better at Feynman's tricks.
It's
I
a
don't-
fun trick.
I don't need as much hand holding. Like I feel like I'm getting there.
No,
This was a
no.
cool trick. This is a very cool trick. The real and imaginary decomposition.
Yeah, that was interesting when I'd seen it when I was like looking through the solutions to it.
So, I mean, this is a brilliant example of why, again, when you first started asking me these questions in my stream, like probably a month or 2 months ago, I was very upset by like how much they confused me. But now that we keep doing them, they're making more sense to me, and I'm learning. And hopefully you guys are learning
You're
too.
learning like much wider. I don't have to like tell you where to put A and all
Yeah.
that. You just know what to do.
Wow. You saw it here first. On Actual Education, Dr. Gold is learning PDEs and cool Feynman tricks and all sorts of integral stuff.
Indeed it is.
Okay,
Then
let's
there's
see.
dumb bastards like me who simply don't have the background, and so this just makes my brain hurt.
Oh
No,
no.
but
See-
here's the point I'm going to make in response to that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what your background is or anything, because if we've proved anything, I'm in the middle of my 4th semester of college as an undergraduate student, and I am
YouTube.
teaching mathematics to a
PhD who's been in school for way
physics,
too long.
You know, so it's never too late or
It's never
you
too
know
late.
impossible to learn something. There's
Yeah, I
always
agree.
something to learn.
I'm simply stipulating that I don't have the foundation for it, and it's just like, oh my
Not yet.
god.
Oh no.
Not yet. You don't have it
You
yet.
get there one day.
You'll get there, dude. True, it is a physics PhD. Yeah, if it was like basket weaving or something,
Oh no.
we having a
Gender
different
studies.
discussion. Gender studies or something.
Why is there a PhD in gender studies?
I don't know, dude. Need to put people
Male,
in daycare.
female.
What is there to study?
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's why they need to study it.
And they need to go study biology.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we got 10 questions in the queue. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do because yeah, Imaginary Boss, I didn't technically tell you that you couldn't submit many, so I'm not gonna delete them. But whichever one gets picked, I am gonna delete the other ones. So, or I'll put them in my server, but I will allow this for now because that's on me to create a system that doesn't allow that to happen, and it's okay. It's just how things grow. We gotta come up with edge cases and stuff.
How many is there? 5 or 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5.
Roll a dice.
Yeah, let's roll the
Mark
dice.
them linearly, and then mark them
Okay.
linearly down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then roll the
Let's
dice.
go gambling!
We'll just run them now. Nobody knows the commutator of gender operations yet. Wow, but Jeff got picked, dude.
That's dope!
My name Jeff. I need that sound. Oh man. Okay. Somehow Jeff got picked. Jeff, you had an 8.4% chance of getting picked. Good job, Jeff. Jeff, now before I start this, is this one of these like 40-minute JEE questions where I have to draw like a gazillion I think I've seen this before. I believe I have. So tell me if this is
No,
like
you-
doable.
That worked?
I
No, that didn't work. There.
Oh yeah, this is it.
My name is Jeff.
Dude, I'm totally getting this sound. Yeah, I love this one.
My name is Jeff.
Oh man. Matham says the more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. Exactly. Could you add a feature where I could paste the copied screenshot instead of downloading it and uploading every time? Both features working. I could paste the copied screenshot. You can. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
yeah.
you can. You
I
can
don't
drag.
think so.
You can drag and drop here, can't you?
No, what he's saying is like you know, like when I submit screenshots, right? I Windows Shift S, get my screenshot, whatever.
Oh, okay.
I can't like Control V it into it. I have
Yeah,
to, like,
yeah. No,
pull
I
up
can
my
add that.
file
Yeah.
explorer real
Yeah.
quick
Let me see.
and
Yeah.
just drag and drop it.
I love this. Love the suggestions. These are things I'm going to tell Codex to go figure out. Yeah, have control V work. Got you. I'm dropping.
I'm not sure what he means.
It means from the clipboard. So you can copy. So it used to be clipboard could only contain text, but nowadays clipboards can now contain media such as pictures. So you could literally control V and it would dump the actual image instead of like a link or text.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've noticed it a lot actually on phones. I can now like copy images and I can just hit paste in a text the same way I would like paste like regular words, but
it's just a shame you can't see it with the tiny fucking screen. But
exactly. Anyways,
this is my phone. Look at the size of my phone. Look how it's about the size of my hand. You agree with that statement?
Yes, I agree.
In front of me is a screen. Well, there's this one as well, but
dude, in front of me there's 6 screens, dude. I have so many screens.
It is 9 phones big.
Yeah.
So, and that's a small screen.
I will say though.
The difference yet?
Yeah. Well, so the thing is that we meet a lot of people on their phones because that's where everyone is. Everyone is on their phones. Like it or not, like they just spend all their time.
I agree, and they need to be told why it's a bad idea. It's like objectively a bad idea because you miss detail.
Exactly.
We're talking about information being broadcast from one point to another, and you will miss detail if it's something the size of your hand.
Mm-hmm. And eventually they will come to using like a full desktop. Yeah. That's why we offer both. We offer all the formats. There's more than 2 actually, there's only really 2 formats. There's horizontal and vertical, but I was trying to make
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, people need to be aware that some things are objectively inferior.
That is true.
And they need to be told why.
This could get very philosophical really quickly. Okay, let me try to solve this one. Jeff, you don't know. You just made it up randomly. Oh, that scares me. Making up math questions is like something Breasticles does sometimes, but Breasticles at least checks it with ChatGPT to make sure it's like doable.
Well, I don't check it with GPT. I have GPT design it, and then I check what GPT does. But I give it like.
You have it designed. Oh, you don't just randomly come up with it. You don't just like throw shit down on the paper.
So sometimes it's like stuff I see online. I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. Like this last one was one I hadn't seen online. Other times, like the wire straw one that we did, I went to ChatGPT and I was like,
design me a wire straws question. Yeah.
I was like, I want a question that involves like here's some techniques, right? I want at least a couple like integration techniques. I don't want just a basic like 1/1 plus cosine of x, right? But I want a couple different techniques to solve it, and I want it to include wire straw substitution. I gave it some examples of techniques that I would be interested in having in it, and then it gave me a couple. And I worked through and said, okay, I like this one. I don't like this one.
Oh, okay.
Add or get rid of these parts of it. And then at the end of it, I was able to say, okay, like, yeah, this is the integral that I want. I'm gonna go through.
That's a super dope thing. Again, you are using AI the correct way. And Jeff says, yes, I used to curse Breasticles. Now I strive to be him. Yes. More people should strive to, use AI the way Breasticles uses it for self-improvement. 100%. Agree.
Well, I think it does way more for learning to be able to reverse engineer a problem, and because that teaches you, that's the real way, like, okay, this is how I know that this technique needs to be used. Because it's one thing to guess and check like 3 or 4 techniques, still one works, but it's another to be like, okay, I'm going to design a problem specifically for this sort of integration technique.
Yeah, and figure out how to use it. That's cool. Okay, so let me remember some triangle things. So I believe this is an angle bisector. Does that mean it cuts this segment in half equally as well? I want to say it does. Do angle bisectors cut segments? Do angle bisectors bisect opposite sides? They don't. Okay, that's mean. Oh, they do this though. Yes, they do this though, Jeff. This is correct, right? Yeah. There's a ratio to how this works. Okay, so in this case, it's like, okay, so A over B is proportional to X over Y. So this would be Okay, so we have to call this like a new point, basically, right? Fuck. Urgh. I'm gonna call this X. I'm gonna call this A minus X. Because together, these two sides have to add up to A. Okay. And so what I'm gonna say is that if this is bisecting this in the angle, yeah, only if it's perpendicular. Yeah, that's the perpendicular bisector, Jorgen. You're totally correct. The angle bisector theorem, though, says that this over this, so C over B is going to be equal to A minus X over X. And we want the length of T in terms of all this? Wow, crazy. Okay. Okay. I wanted to do something with like law of cosines, maybe. I'm trying to think. I know this is like angle A divided by 2 at least. Man. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I have something I want to do here. Okay. I'm gonna introduce another angle. Call this one phi. Okay, so what I could say is if we were to look at this whole triangle, right, then the sine of 2 theta over A is equal to the sine of phi over C. But also, if we were to consider this triangle, I could say that the sine of theta over X is equal to the sine of phi over T. You want me to write T in terms of A, B, and C. Okay. So yeah. And the inner angles of the bisector and CA add up to 180 degrees. Correct. Yeah, these angles add up to 180 as well, but now I don't know if I want to introduce another angle. The more angles I introduce and the more variables in general, the more equations I need. But eventually it becomes like with every variable we add, we then add more equations that I could use. Actually, now find a relation between sine 2 theta and sine theta. Exactly. Yeah, because this the issue though, right, is that I'm still going to have phi in here. But maybe that'll work. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, and that'll get rid of sine phi. All right, let's do it. So sine of 2 theta, I think, is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta. Is that correct? Yeah, 2 sine x. Okay, cool. Great. Okay. So, and then we can eliminate theta. Sorry, what can we eliminate though? We can eliminate sine phi. Okay. Oh, okay, from dividing these two, I guess. Yep, exactly. Right, yeah. Sorry, let's divide this one by this one. Yeah, I agree with that. So let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Let's do 1 divided by 2. And so that's going to give me x over a. And then that's going to be sine 2 theta over sine theta is equal to, these are going to cancel. And I'm going to get t over c. And then what I know is that sine 2 theta over sine theta is equal to 2 cosine theta. Okay. So x over a is equal to, so 2x over a is equal 2x over a cosine theta is equal to t over c. Okay, I have t. The issue is now it's in terms of x and theta and a and c. Oh, nice. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so actually, maybe let's leave this. I think we should leave this actually. Agree. Sine 2 theta. Sine theta. Plus T over C. Okay, and then by area of a triangle. What is it? Area of a triangle sine formula. Wait. No, where is it? Is it called Heron's formula? No, that's with the side lengths. I don't want that one. Or maybe I do. Okay, dude, what is... No, I don't want you, blonde tutoring person. Oh, there you go. It's 1/2 AB sine C. Yeah, where is that from? Sorry, where is that? I know the sine is just picking out the altitude. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's 1/2. Okay, 1/2 to the sides times the sine of the angle in between. Do you need the hypotenuse? Oh, I guess you don't. No. Okay, cool. Great. I love it. Okay. Okay, by area of a triangle. Right. Let's say triangle. Let's call this point X, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so triangle AXC plus triangle AXB has to equal triangle ABC. Okay. And then let's do things in terms of theta only, right? We don't want to deal with phi right now. So AXC, so this triangle, that would be 1/2 BT sine theta plus 1/2 CT sine theta is equal to 1/2 BC sine of 2 theta. Right? Very cool. This goes away. This goes away. This goes away. Okay. The T's go away. No, actually, we don't get rid of the T's. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Fuck, it's so close. Okay. So I'm going to say B plus C T sine theta, right, is equal to BC sine 2 theta. Yeah, so here's what I want, because I have sine 2 theta and theta in terms of BC and T. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to move this over. So I'm going to say B plus C over BC times T is equal to sine 2 theta over sine of theta, right? So now this can come into here. I think the last thing we're going to have to deal with is x. So this is equal to 2x over a and then this. Oh, this is not good though. But then we have t on both sides, so now it's fuck. So now we're cooked. Fuck, the t's cancel. Kill myself. What? No, can't say that. No, can't say that.
Oh no.
No, don't. TikTok, don't get mad at me, please. Don't get mad at me. No self-harm. No self-harm ban, please. You also have an extra 2.
What happened?
No, it's okay. No, you're okay, JC. You know it's not your fault. It's okay. I don't think TikTok noticed.
The Jews?
Huh? Yes, Matham, I could ping you for sure. Also, yeah, someone said there's also a factor of 2. Sorry, where's the factor of 2 I missed? Are you the Math King? We'll see if you can solve this one, Math King.
Anyone that starts a sentence with IO and not a king of fuck all.
When you copy the T over C... Oh, I forgot the 2. Correct. Where did I forget the 2, though? Yes. Wait, sine theta over sine. Wait, where did I forget the 2? Oh, yeah, wait, where did this come from? Excuse me? Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, why was there an extra 2 there? I don't know where the 2 came from. Oh, I see. It was from the cosine one.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yep. Okay. Okay, well, no, this is kind of a win. This is a real rush. I can see why Breasticles does it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Pretty enjoyable.
Okay. I will say the cool thing here though is I at least get an expression for X now. Do you see this? In terms of A, B, and C? So now I get that X is equal to BC over C. So ABC over C. Jatine, if you want to see what the question is, go to the website, actualofficehours.com. Click on live queue, and it's the question that's right here that's being starred. That's the one we're doing. Okay, cool. ABC over C, and then 1 over B plus C. These cancel. So I get X is equal to AB over B plus C. I mean, that's cool. Let me think. Can we do anything with the cosine? Yeah, wait, we can. We can use law of cosines. I got it. One sec. Law of cosines. Law of cosines says that x squared, right, is equal to t squared plus b squared minus 2tb cosine of theta, right? Is the rearranged form of which one? Oh, is it? Oh dear.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, so this actually didn't do anything for us, did it? Is it? X equals... Oh, man. Alright, this might be cooked. We're gonna try to do this, though. Okay. Because from this, right, I think I could also write that... Yeah, we may be just proving that 1 equals 1. This would be x over... This would be 2x over a cosine of theta from here. Well, at least we proved the ratio formula now.
My man.
By using the ratio formula. So 2x over a cosine of theta is equal to t over c. I think that if I just rearrange this for cosine of theta and I plug it in, and then maybe it's different. Maybe it simplifies to 1 equals 1. We're gonna hope it doesn't. But from this, right, if we isolate it for cosine of theta, maybe, what do I get? X squared minus t squared minus b squared over negative 2tb is equal to cosine of theta. So what if we take that and we put it into here? Can you teach some friction? If you submit a question, on friction, I'll do it. We did friction earlier. Actually, we had a question with friction. This is a pretty good one. Someone submitted it in the class during the stream. Also, if you're watching, make sure go to that website, actualofficehours.com. There you can see our schedule. So these are all the days and times that we stream, and then you can also join our Discord to submit questions, and then you can submit questions here to the queue. But yes, no JEE questions, otherwise you're banned forever. But there you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Is it submit?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it comes up eventually. Nightbot lags on YouTube, but it's there. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend. Man. X squared minus t squared minus b squared over minus 2b. And then this is equal to t over c. And then this feels so dirty because I'm like, okay, cool, but I also know that x is equal to this, and it's equal to this, and then yeah, how are you going to extract the 2 out? Yeah, we'll get x cubed.
The 2 is just canceled.
Well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, these cancel. Sorry, I'm saying, how do I solve for t? Oh, maybe, 1 sec. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it running. All right, 2x over a, and then this is going to be x squared minus t squared minus b squared over negative tb is equal to t over c. So switchies, right? So then I'm going to get 2x over a.
Where'd the 2 come from?
When I replaced sine 2 theta over sine theta, I replaced it with 2 cosine theta.
Yeah, but I mean, we just canceled the 2. With
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. My bad. You're right. You're so right. All right, so this is x squared minus t squared minus b squared, and then this is going to be equal to negative t squared b over c. The question is, am I literally going to cancel out my t's again doing this? Because if I sub in for x, I am. I think I am, right?
Yeah, because if you...
I'm just circle jerking myself at this point. This is bad.
Yeah, if you had added any form of t squared, I think the t squareds are just going to cancel.
Yeah. This is ab over a plus c. Well, maybe not actually. So, sorry, let me see. If this comes in for x, right? The a's is going to cancel. I'm going to get bx over a squared plus c for this, or a squared plus ca. Wait, no, sorry. What am I saying, dude? Sorry. A cancels. I get bx over a plus c. Yeah, you like my little circuits bridge? Okay, and then this is x squared minus t squared minus b squared is equal to negative t squared b over c. Okay. My question is whether this is just going to equal this, and it might. If it doesn't, then we're okay. Let me see putting another x in. Okay, so then that's ab squared over a plus c squared. I think that's different than this, fundamentally. Unless I messed something up.
When you plugged in your x, you left the x in there as well.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm at the end of my neurons today. All right. Okay. Sorry. Let me see. Okay. Okay. This is different than this. Okay. So I have bx squared, or here, let's just, I'm going to say b over a plus c, and that's going to be x squared minus b squared, minus b over a plus c t squared is equal to negative t squared b over c. These are two different things. Okay, and then this is a squared b squared over a plus c squared minus b squared is equal to t squared, and then I'm going to say b over a plus c minus b over c, and then I'm just going to move that over. Okay, so here you go. This does not look nice. So I get all of that divided by this. And I'm going to say that's done. You could simplify it. No fair using this until you're done. Okay. All right, let's see what they did. Okay, angle bisector theorem. Stewart's theorem. Ooh, dude, what is this?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Also, none of these images are loading, by the way. It's annoying. Wait, why is nothing loading on ProofWiki right now? Okay. Also could have done angle bisector. And then they did similar triangles. And then intersecting chords theorem. Oh, wait, this looks pretty similar. Whoa, 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 whoa. No? I'm tempted. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tempted to say that's the same thing. I think I got it. Yeah, I'm going to say I did too. This looks kind of similar. Yeah. Okay, we're going to call it cool. Okay.
I think they just use different B's and C's.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the B's and C's are different than my A's and... Because they use D instead of T. Okay. If someone wants to like double check that, if they're, you know, just having fun, you can do that. But I appreciate it. That's cool question, Jeff. Jeff with a G. That was fun. Okay, I got 45 minutes left. Mr. Beast has submitted a question. Who's Mr. Beast? All right, let's see. What's up, my friends? Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the questions. Choose a winner. Who's it gonna be?
Let's go gambling!
Hey, it's always me. I'm always the winner because poop it ain't easy.
You're always the winner, dude. Wow, one of the imaginaries. One of the imaginary bosses got picked. Congratulations. Alright, this one got picked. Okay. A diathermy machine used in physiotherapy generates electromagnetic radiation that gives off the effect of deep heat. Oh, this is cool. For you sports medicine people. It is used in muscle relaxation theory. One sine frequency is approximately 27 megahertz. What is the wavelength of this radiation, and what portion of the spectrum would one find this? Can I do Z transforms? Maybe. I don't know, it's been a while. Breasticles, have you done Z transforms?
Possibly. Let me look it up and see if I've done it.
Sounds like you like transform, like Fourier transforms and Laplace transforms. I feel like Z transforms is in there somewhere, right? Microwaves go anti-burr. Yeah. So here's the key thing with electromagnetic radiation, which travels at the speed of light. Wavelength times frequency is equal to wave speed. The wave speed of EM radiation is the speed of light, which is c. So then lambda is equal to c over f, which this is going to be 3 times 10 to the 8th. All over 27 megahertz is 27 times 10 to the 6th. So, I don't know, this would be a couple hundred meters maybe or something, right? Pretty big radiation. Yeah. Alright, so 3 e to the 8th divided by 27 e to the 6. I got 11. Did I do something wrong? Oh, 300 times 10. Oh, you're saying for C. Oh. That's funny. You're just trolling. Okay, sorry, Jeff. I thought I was getting something wrong. Okay, so this is 11 meters, I think. Wow. Cool. What portion would this be in? Oh, man. I want to say infrared, maybe? Do you think it's infrared? What? Let me see. EM spectrum wavelengths. No, it's FM actually. Sorry, my bad.
I don't think I've seen Z. Well, I've seen Z transforms. I don't think I've done them. But if he wants to submit something, I might be able to figure it out. But no promises.
Yeah. What field are they in, Z transforms? Is that a physics thing or a math thing?
They're more of a math thing. They're the discrete counterpart to a Laplace transform.
Ah, okay.
So
cool.
like you have your, I forget what the exact name of it is, but there's like a discrete version of Fourier transform. It's the same thing, but for your Laplace transform.
Very cool. Nice. Okay, this is FM. Yep. A patient has concern about being irradiated by such rays. They claim that they will cause mutations in DNA by having sufficient energy to break carbon-carbon bonds that have an energy of approximately 350 kilojoules per mole. Does the patient need to worry? Please show detailed calculations. Interesting. Oh. What do I want to do? I think I want to do like E equals HF. Is that what I want to do?
Can we just tell them that they're going to become Hulk? Just mess with them.
I feel like the frequency, yeah. I don't know. This is the energy in a wave, right? Or is this the energy? This is the energy in a photon with this frequency, which is a wave, basically.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, when I did problems like this in modern, it was something along the lines of you had to use E equals HF to figure out
the energy of a single photon, and then this is per mole of photons, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Got you. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. What is HF? Sorry, what is H? H. I know it's the Heisenberg thingy, but like, or Planck's, not Planck's constant. Is it? Oh, it is Planck constant. Sorry. 6.62 times 10 to the minus 34. Oh, okay, Cody. All good. It says scrap them.
Huh?
Okay. 10 to the minus 34. And then we're going to multiply this by 27 times 10 to the 6. So this is in a single photon. Okay. This is going to be really, really small. So 6.62 e to the negative 34. And then times 27 e to the 6 is that. So that's 1.79 joules per photon, or times 10 to the minus 26 joules per photon. And so for a mole, which equals 1.79 times 10 to the negative 26 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23 photons is photons in a mole. So times 6.02 e to the 23, yeah. Ooh. So that's going to be so low. So that equals 0.011 joules per mole. You are totally fine. Which is much less. Yeah, much less than 350 kilojoules per mole. 350,000 joules per mole. So I'm going to say, like, you're fine. Nice. All right. Quick question there. I like, there was a little bit of, it was physics. This is kind of waves.
Well done. Well done.
Nice. Yeah, I think Cody's done it before. So this was Imaginary Boss. All right, Imaginary Boss. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, Cody submitted before, and
yeah, Cody submitted before.
I already see his question. I'm already taking a look at it.
All right, nice.
It's PDE, so.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Cody. Sensation is just making sure people know, because a lot of people are new to the stream and they have like no clue how to submit things. So appreciate it. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, so then I need to post your other ones. Imaginary Boss. I'll post them in our server, but I'm going to remove them from the queue because otherwise, yeah, they take up other room for people. But they'll still be there if people want to do them later. 3. Hopefully what you saw like us do in your last question helps you out with the next ones you're doing. The other ones that you submitted. Okay. Now let's go to the queue. Okay. Here's the queue. Cool. I think my thing's starting to work where if you submit your question and it was kind of late, you should be getting a lot more votes. I'm seeing this with Deeps has only been waiting for almost 2 hours, but now has at least 41% chance. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we got.
Let's go gambling!
And indeed it is. There you go, Deeps. What did you got for me? You usually got me. You usually have typical. Ooh, very cool. Circuits. Okay. 12-volt batteries connected to 5 resistors as shown. Find the equivalent. This is always fun. All right, so I'm going to copy this. So I'd say this is kind of like the Russian doll question. You're trying to like think small and like start layering things on top of each other. It's kind of interesting to explain, but you look for the thing that's like nested the furthest down. So like what I see this, which is going to be in series with whatever this is, and in this. But then I'm like, okay, but this is complicated. All right, so let's look what's happening here specifically. I'm like, okay, well, this is 2 parallel branches between whatever's here and whatever's here. Okay, this is simple. Let's go even more. Let's go to the even more complicated thing, though, right? Which is what's happening in this branch. And then yes, then I say, oh well, this is in series with this. Cool. But then this is the most the most complicated thing of those 2 things, which is these 2 are in parallel with each other, and now we're done. So this is going to be the first thing I figure out. And that's going to be 1/2 plus 1/3 to the -1. So what is that? That's 3/6 plus 2/6, 5/6. So it's equal to 6/5. 6/5 of an ohm, right? Yeah. Jeff's got it. Okay, so now this whole thing here gets replaced. I can make a fun little picture with it. Okay, this is now 6/5. And now these 2 things are in series with each other. And so that's going to be, now they add. So that's just going to be 6/5 plus 4. Here they do what's called like a harmonic add, or harmonic average, I think, which is you do 1 over them, you add them up, and then you invert that. I think I did that right. Okay, that's 6/5 plus 4, which is gonna be the same thing as 26/5. Harmonic sum. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay, cool. Okay. So now, this whole thing here, let me use white. This is now 26/5. And now we can look at these 2 things in parallel. So that's going to be 1/5 plus 5/26. And that's all going to be to the -1. That's ugly.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I don't know what that is. What is ugly? I'm gonna get decimals at this point. 1/5 plus 5/26 to the -1. we get that to a fraction? Oh, 130 over 51. Cool. You appreciate me. Thank you, Auragupta. I appreciate you, dude. That's dope. Okay. Last step.
What? How is it over 51?
Because that's the common denominator between these two, I think.
Well, it can be. The common denominator 5 is either 5 or 0.
Okay, cool. So, this 1/5, I could multiply these both by 26, right, Sensation?
Right.
Okay. Then this would become 130, and then I'd multiply this by 5 over 5, right? Oh, so I think I'm missing a number. Sorry. Wait. No, it says 130 over 51. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So,
right,
okay.
A common denominator of 5 has to be either 5 or 0.
Common denominator 5 doesn't have to be 5. Okay. This, right, your sensation, this is going to become 26 over 130. And then this is going to be plus 25 over 130. Now they have the same denominator, so now I can add these fractions. Yeah,
okay.
You're right. Yeah. Usually, you're right. I want it to be either like 5, 10, 15, 20. 130 is technically a 0 at the end, right?
Yeah.
Good.
This is why I need to sort it out. It's been so long since I've done this. The symbols look like this.
Well, this is why you're paying attention here, dude. You got it, man. I mean, that's the whole point of this. You got it. And yeah, please ask me those questions. Please ask me that.
Squaring me away.
I got you.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. All right, this is 130 over 51. And now I have all of these things in series with each other. So now this is 130 over 51 plus 1, which is the same thing as 51 over 51. So that's going to equal to 181 over 51. And you're done. There you go. Nice. Cool. Great question. I like circuits. All right. This was Dieps. Hope that made sense to you, Dieps. Inverted. Wait, did I fuck up, Jeff? I think I did okay. Thank you, Sensation. I wonder if it lets you... Oh, it does let you post links? Dude, Sensation, when I try to put links in my chat, dude, they delete mine automatically, but I see yours. That's cool, actually. I don't know.
Maybe it's still only text.
Yeah, it won't be a hyperlink, I think, for sure. Yeah.
But at least people know if people can be asked to read the chat.
I know, yeah. I think, like, yeah, another thing, I have it as my link in bio, technically. It's very weird why they don't let us post links in the live stream, but they do let us post links in our bio. So I'm like, what? Why give the extra step?
I mean, there is two things I should point out. The URL that's in the middle of the screen that people are fucking ignoring.
I know.
Should definitely pop out a bit more so people can ignore it less.
Yeah, maybe I'll have it like
I
could have it like pulse, like pulse. Be like, please.
Or what's the word? Begins with a C. Contrast. It can be contrasting.
More contrast, yeah. Well, you'll notice actually here on our upload button. Do you see how this upload button like jumps out? Like it pulses. Yeah. Because I had a lot of people. I understand that this is confusing with all these buttons down here. You're like, wait, which fucking button am I supposed to click? So I told ChatGPT, I was like, I'm having this issue, and it's like, cool, we're gonna make this thing pulse. I'm like, nice. Good job.
There is something you need to know from a design perspective, though. You should always have like an outline around text.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you mean around this white, basically, like have like a black.
Which way? A black outline, or it's black have a white outline, or any kind of color, just
contrast. Yeah. So you can see the edges.
But it's very important in design. That's the one thing I do remember from design class.
Nice. Okay, let's see.
That was 20 years ago, where everything actually used to look cool. If you remember those design functions back then. Which reminds me. This is the one thing we haven't spoken about since because I've been away for a while.
On missions.
Do you remember Aero Frutiger?
Aero Frutiger? No. What's that?
It's a design paradigm. It was basically what Windows 7 had. I'm gonna say.
Windows Aero. I know Windows Aero. Yeah.
Windows Aero. It's called Aero Frutiger.
Yeah, the glassy look like this.
Yeah. So Apple brought that back recently.
Oh, did they?
And then everyone went, "Fuck yeah!" Now we remember what good UX used to look like, and everybody.
You mean Windows 11 brought it back, or you said Mac OS? Mac brought it. Yeah, Windows Aero was beautiful. I will say, it was pretty.
And lots and lots of people want.
I have such nostalgia for. I have such nostalgia for Windows Vista.
There. It was up a bit. Go up a bit. There's a list.
This.
No, up more. Bit more. There. It says Frutiger Aero. Frutiger Aero.
Oh, Frutiger Aero.
That's the general term for that kind of style.
I love that they have words for all this stuff, because like this to me is a feeling. This whole design style. And it just
They
I don't
all
know.
have feelings. Have you ever seen? Have you ever stood in front of The Scream?
The Scream? Sorry, what?
Edvard Munch. The
No.
Scream.
No.
Famous painting.
Okay.
But,
Okay, this one. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. If you stood in front of that, it's very disturbing when you stood there.
Oh, really?
It looks very, very different just looking at it through an image, but when you're standing in front of the painting, it looks real.
Where is
you know
it?
what I mean?
It's in the National Gallery. Where is it?
I don't know where it is now.
Oh, you've seen it in person?
It was in York when I saw it.
Wow. Yeah, The Scream. The guy who couldn't spell his name right. Gershi?
But anyway, the point is, they've all got sort of
they evoke like emotional responses.
Feelings attached to the style that it is. I mean, that's
right.
What's that? Surrealism, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not very good with art. I'm good at design, but I'm not very good with art. But
no, it's very cool.
But yeah,
I love that there's a name for it.
That nostalgia.
Yeah, maybe we should redesign this whole website. Maybe I should tell ChatGPT, give it the Frutiger treatment. Give it that glassiness.
Yeah, I liked the loud neon colors from back then. Personally.
Yeah,
because everything's kind of dark and grayscale now, and it's just where's all the fun gone?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
let's
back to the task at hand.
I had so much to say about like how like brutalism, like all the McDonald's look the same because they want to be able to sell the buildings, right?
Yes, I figured that out a long time ago. I was about to say exactly that.
Yeah, like McDonald's used to look dope, and then it didn't. Dude, what? Jeff, what is this, dude? What?
This again?
This again? Oh man. Do I have time to do this one, Jeff, in 24 minutes? Is this gonna be another like painful one though? Prove that. This one's easier. Okay, great. Okay, cool. I'm cool with it being easier. Okay. Prove that the median in terms of A, B, and C is that. They give you the answer. I guess that is nice. All right, let's think. This is A over 2, I guess. This is A over 2, right? Do I want to start introducing angles and doing law of sines again? The issues I don't know anything about the angles. Right? I mean, I could do this. No. Maybe you can use altitudes and... Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I do remember this. Yeah, okay. Because this does look like Pythagorean. I will give you that. So you're saying, what if I did something like this? This is my auxiliary line I'm going to draw, right? Damn auxiliary lines. Okay. And we're going to call this angle. Okay. I think I see where this is going to go. I think we want to call this like X. Right? And then this would be A over 2 minus X. And then if that's an altitude, okay, now I have this triangle, I have this triangle, and I have this, and I have this triangle, right? Okay. I think I see this. So I can say that the area of this triangle, which is 1/2 a over 2, we're going to define this as y. 1/2 a over 2 times y plus 1/2 a over 2. Oh, duh. What? No. Wait, one sec. I think I want to include the x somehow, right? 1 over a over 2 times y, which is this one, is plus 1/2 a over 2 plus x times y has to equal 1/2 a times y. That's area, right? Yeah. So I did this triangle.
This is going to be a stupid question.
What's up, dude?
Just remind me what the basic formula for area of a triangle
No,
is.
totally. Yeah, no, not a stupid question at all. So, okay. Area.
Wait. Is it half times base times height?
Good. Yes, it is. Where again, if this is the base, the height needs to point to the top vertex and make a 90-degree angle. Where this is height. So for right triangles, it's a little bit simpler because you already have. This is called the altitude technically. For right triangles, you already have the altitude because one of the sides is the altitude. So here, right, this makes a right angle. So this is automatically the height. And then this is the base. And this is the same thing, 1/2 base times height. But sometimes one of your side, in the case you don't have a 90-degree angle in your triangle, you don't have a right triangle. You have to draw what's called an altitude from one of the vertices to the other side, and it needs to make a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
So what I've done here is I've introduced an altitude. This is a common thing you do in these questions is you draw like this is called an auxiliary line. So we're creating another line. I don't think I'm going to need sine or cosine. I think I can strictly do Pythagorean here. I'm going to say that the area of the area of this whole triangle, or actually no, here's what I should do. Area of this whole triangle, which is 1/2. The whole base is a over 2 times y. But if I've done this triangle now only has a base of a over 2 minus x, not plus x.
It just occurs to me, do you need to prove the area at all?
No, I need to prove this. I'm trying to find the length of this median, and so my strategy to get to here is I need to know properties of this triangle that involve all of these variables so that I can eventually get to an equation that looks like this. So I know that the area of the two triangles adds up to the area of the big triangle, and that gives me an equation, which is a good starting point because the equation has the stuff I'm looking for. It has A's in it. In this case, it has some things I don't necessarily need, X and Y, but if we look here at this new triangle that's now being formed from drawing this altitude, the thing I'm looking for, MA, is now the hypotenuse of a triangle that is an x by y. So this generates an additional equation from the Pythagorean theorem, side squared plus side squared equals side squared. That tells me x squared plus y squared is equal to ma squared. So if I can somehow come up with an equation that has x's and y squareds in them, then I can come up with an expression for MA, and then it'll probably relate B and C or something. I think. This will have A in it. I'm confused how we're going to get to B and C being involved, though. Oh, I see a couple other things. This squared plus this squared has to equal this squared. And then also this squared plus this squared has to equal this squared. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Munker's right. So then this is also a triangle. We're drawing so many triangles. This is another triangle. And this triangle says that a over 2 squared plus y squared is equal to b squared. Uh-huh.
Christ. Someone just sent me something and they've just reminded me of a particular quote I used to say all the time. Do you remember StarCraft?
Oh yeah, I love StarCraft. Way back in the
So
day.
I used to go around secondary school all the time going, "You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me, boy? But when you would like click it a bunch of times, like or give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. I could go on all day, dude. StarCraft, man. We used to play the game so much in high school. Although it came out when I was in middle school, I think.
I think I'm 4 years older than you, or am I 5 years older than you?
I just turned 36. I think you're close to 5. I remember
Yeah.
we celebrated your 40th on the stream here, like a year or two ago. It was fun.
Good job.
We celebrated my 36th on the stream here, so birthday streams. All right, 1/2 base time height plus 1/2 base times height equals 1/2 base times height. Great. Okay. That gets rid of all the y's, and also all the 1/2s go away. So what am I left with here? So I have a over 2 plus a over 2. So I have a minus x is equal to a. Oh, that tells me x equals 0.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh dear. Did I do something wrong here? I get x equals 0, which is not good. 1/2 a over 2 times y plus 1/2 a over 2 minus x times y equals 1/2 a times y. Jeff, what the hell, dude? How do I get x equals 0? That'll make no sense. I think you just have both areas are a over 2 y. Yeah. But I took the area of the wrong triangle. Okay. Alright, let's see what I did wrong. This... Sorry. Get down here. The area of the right triangle is a over 2... a over 2 minus x times y over 2. I do have that, right? Well, no. Okay, so a over 2 minus x gets me this, right? But then a over 2 for the left triangle is the whole thing. Because this is I guess I could add in the other one. Sorry. If we wanted to do it this way. If I want to add all 3 triangles, just to make things like not too crazy, I could do 1/2 a over 2 minus x, right, times y, plus 1/2 x times y, right, plus 1/2 right, plus 1/2. Oh no, I did fuck up. I think so. Yeah, 1/2 a over 2 minus x, because that's what this is, times y, 1/2 x times y plus 1/2 a over 2 times y has to equal 1/2 a times y. Find the altitude in terms of a, c, and b, and then since they all equate each other, solve for x. Then when you solve for ma with y in terms of either a, b, a, c, or a, b, and x, find the altitude of in terms. Oh, I see. Okay, and then okay, you're saying also I could find y in terms of this with the Pythagorean theorem. I could find y in terms of this in terms of the Pythagorean theorem, and then I could find y in terms of this in terms with the Pythagorean theorem as well, right? Yeah. It's kind of a mess though. But sure. So yeah, and then I have x squared plus y squared is equal to ma squared. Bring Cody to the stage. Yeah, Cody, you want to come talk? A over 2 minus x squared plus y squared is equal to c squared. That would be this one, right? And then I could have the other one. I could say a over 2 plus x squared plus y squared is equal to b squared. And then finally, no, that's it. That's the 3. This is the Pythagorean theorem for the 3 triangles. So, yeah, I see. I think I see what's happening here. Cheers, Dave. That looks more promising, right? Yeah. Okay.
No idea who Dave is, but
we like Dave. You know, he's a cool guy. All right. I think I see. I think I see.
Dave.
Oh, what's up, Dave? I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply this by 4. I think I see how this works. This gets multiplied by because I already know what I need it to look like. This is kind of cheating.
Disqualified.
I'm going to have that be multiplied by 4. I'm going to have this be multiplied by 2. And I'm going to have this be multiplied by 2. And then I'm going to do I think this minus this minus this. I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do, let's call this star. Let's call this double. No, let's call this star. Let's call this Let's call this circle. I'm going to do this minus this minus this. And we're going to see what we get. So I'm going to get 4x squared plus y squared. And then that's going to be minus 2 times a over 2 minus x squared minus 2y squared. All right, so, and this, sorry, this is 4y squared as well. Okay. And then minus 2 a over 2 minus x squared minus 2y squared. And then this is going to equal to ma squared, 4ma squared, minus b squared minus c squared. Cool. I already see the y's are going to cancel. Which is great. So 4y squared is going to cancel with that, cancel with that. This is going to become minus, and then this is going to be, so that's a squared over 4, but times 2. So that's a squared over 2 minus 2x squared. And then, sorry, plus 2x squared, and then minus 2a. Right? Yes, minus 2b squared minus 2c. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the coefficients on those as well. Thank you. I did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and a bunch of junk, yeah. All that junk. And then this is going to become... And this is minus, and then the same thing. A squared over 2. Wait, one of these should have been plus x. This one's plus x. That's what I wanted. Everything should cancel. Yep. A over 2, a squared over 2 plus 2x squared. And then that's going to be plus... Or 2ax. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and then this is all equal to 4ma squared minus 2b squared minus 2c squared. Alright, let's see what we got. So 4x squared minus 2x squared minus 2x squared. That's going to cancel. And then I have minus 2ax. No, sorry, I have plus 2ax minus 2ax. So those are also going to cancel. And then I have minus a squared over 2 minus a squared over 2. So that's just going to be minus a squared. Okay. So my last thing left here is just minus a squared is equal to 4ma squared minus 2b squared minus 2c squared, which I think is what we want. Yeah. There you go. Move that over, move the other ones over, multiply by -1, whatever the fuck. You get 4ma squared plus a squared is equal to 2b squared plus 2c squared. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot easier because you know where you're going. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, actually, I didn't even need the areas.
Oh, surprise, motherfucker.
So, you write sensation. I didn't need this. I didn't need it. I just needed to trust good old friend Pythagoras that he would come through. Nice. All right. Nice. Good question. Another fun one. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Still got Ace, Tuma, Beast, USA. Got 4 minutes left. Well, let me see. I'm supposed to go meet up with someone. Someone's playing a concert tonight. What am I saying? Let me see. Let me ask. What time you want to leave? Okay. I might be able to extend a little bit, but let me see. All right. Let's go choose a winner.
Let's go gambling!
Yeah, it's you, Tuma. Which I think is Matham. Matham, is that you? Pretty sure it's you, right? Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
for
Restless.
sure.
Cool. Perfect, dude. Genuinely unlucky. I'm sorry, Ace. Well, we do have it so that your chances should really be going up soon here. Because once it's over... Yeah, what's up, dude? Come on up. Once you've been in the queue for a while, it'll get you. You won with a 27.5% chance.
Bruh, no way.
Bruh, lucky day, dude. Okay.
Can't speak, by the way, that well. It's probably because my wisdom teeth, is hurting.
Oh, yeah, you said your mouth was the size of, like, a balloon. Yesterday or something, yeah?
Something like that.
Yeah. Dude, my dentist, who's, like, the chillest fucking dude ever, I was so glad I finally found this dentist for the last couple years. Apparently, I found out he retired. Because, like, his hip is deteriorating or something.
Oh my god.
I'm so confused. Yeah. And the guy's kind of young. He's like 50 or 40s. He's not that old. But apparently he's retiring from being a dentist, and I'm really upset about that.
Wow. At least he's retired, enjoying his life.
Alright, let's do this question. Alright, let's go. Alright, use the definition of a Taylor series to find the Taylor series sign of the function for this. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we have to recognize a pattern, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would start writing out what the derivatives are, right? So f of x is just equal to cosine of x. It's just to see, like, kind of a pattern. So f prime of x is equal to, was that negative sine of x, right? F double prime of x is equal to negative cosine of x.
Right.
Then f triple prime of x is going to equal to sine of x. And then so forth, right? So let's see what the first couple terms would be. And it's at... Oh, and they already tell you what the value of C4 is. Okay. Okay, because this is f of x, but remember, if it's centered at pi over 4, when we do our Taylor series, we have to plug pi over 4 into this. Because a Taylor series, I think, is n equals 0 to infinity, and it's f to the n of c, x minus c to the n over n factorial. Right? Okay. I calculated these just off the rip because I know I'm just going to need a bunch of derivatives there. But I'm going to plug in pi over 4. Yeah, so here's a cool thing. So, at pi over 4, right, cosine is going to be, so cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. Sine of pi over 4 is also square root of 2 over 2. So this becomes negative square root of 2 over 2. And then this is negative square root of 2 over 2. And then this is positive square root of 2 over 2. I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Interesting. Okay. So it goes positive, negative, negative. I'm going to guess positive, positive, negative, negative. Yeah. Let me just write the next one just so you can see it. So f4 of x.
Repeat.
Equal to, yeah, you want to see the pattern. See, this would be positive square root of 2 over 2. And then it repeats. And then it's another 2 negatives. Right? Another 2 positives, another 2 negatives, another 2 positives. Okay. So, how do I enforce that? Okay. So I know there's and then it's over n factorial. So I can usually leave the n factorial. I'm also going to leave the x minus c to the n. This is the tricky thing to encode.
That's the hard part. That's what I was struggling with.
It's okay. All right. So this is definitely x minus pi over 4 to the n. And then this is over n factorial. And then this is going to be square root of 2 over 2. But then we need something...
to handle the signs.
We need something to handle the sign being... Okay, let me think.
I have the answer, but I'm not sure why it is the way it is.
Okay. All right, just for time's sake. What? How do they encode this? How do they encode the flipping signs?
Oh, let me reload.
Because this is n equals 0, n equals 1, n equals 2. Like, I could do a floor function if I really wanted to, but...
The way they wrote it was cosine of pi over 4 plus n pi over 2. And that's all inside cosine.
Sorry. They said cosine...
Pi over 4?
Yeah.
Plus
n pi over 2. Oh, I see. That's sneaky.
It's so annoying, and there's so many other like problems where there's like weird patterns.
So what they're noticing is I see. So negative sine of x, right, is this is yeah. So AFG, you're correct. That is the series, but we need it in terms of a summation, it has to be in sigma notation. Okay, I see what they're doing. They're using the fact that negative sine looks like cosine of pi over 4 plus pi over 2. Here, let me come up with this relationship. They're phase shifting it, and then the phase shift is changing with n. It's super annoying.
You do kind of similar to that, like with a Fourier series, you'll use n pi to get that -1 to the n plus 1, but when you change that frequency, you can kind of change where the negatives pop up a bit better than the -1.
Yeah. Well, what's the equation, dude? It's this, right? Because they're doing it plus pi over 2, right? Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I was just like fiddling with my calculator and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. It is parity. Yeah. AFG says, yeah. This is called parity. Parity refers to like plus or minus, and this has like weird parity to it. So this is, I think, kind of what they're doing, right? Because this is like pi over 2, and so.
What?
So here's what they're noticing is that, okay. So first of all, sine is even So... Yeah, but they put minus here. Fuck. I need the one with plus.
So I think another way that you could kind of think about this.
Yeah, how would you think about it? I understand why the answer
cosine
works.
of pi over 4 plus n pi is just gonna alternate between a positive and a negative, right?
Okay.
And that because cosine of n pi is just gonna become either a negative
Positive or
one
negative.
or one,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, because on the unit
Right.
circle, I guess, Tuma, right? You have this, right? This is pi over 4. So if you add n pi, you're gonna flip it over here, and then cosine will now be negative, and then you'll flip it positive, it'll be negative. So if you were, yes, I think I understand how this is working now. Watch.
Yeah, by saying let's cut our angle in half.
Yes.
We can basically
You're forcing it to do it
instead
twice.
of going
Oh,
1,
this is-
-1, 1, -1.
Yeah.
You're going 1, -1, -1.
Oh, this is pretty. Yeah. This is why graphing can actually sometimes really help you out here. Okay, do you see how, for instance, this is if we did this as our phase shift, Tuma, this would be n equals 0, this would be n equals 1, and then this would be n equals 2, and then this would be n equals 3, right? You're just flip-flopping back and forth because you're adding 180 degrees, right, from there to there.
Oh.
Do you see that? You see when like you're adding, so every time n goes up, you're adding 180 degrees.
You're adding a half of it?
So, yeah, so this is plus n pi, so that would flip it because cosine's always the adjacent, right? You see how it's like positive, negative, positive, negative? Like it's positive on this one, but then it's negative on this one. So then what Breskles was like, okay, instead of having it flip every time, make it go through 2 things before it flips. And the way to do that is to slow this down so that this is plus n over 2 times pi, okay? Because now...
How would that look? Yeah.
I'll show you. So this would be n equals 0, right? Because that's pi over 4.
Right.
And then this would be n equals 1. Because now it's only adding 90 degrees, right? It's only adding pi, or this is really, I guess, the way to say it. It's n times pi over 2.
So it's positive twice and then negative on the bottom twice.
Yes. That's brilliant. Wow, that's fucking cool, dude. Yes.
Whoa.
And then this is n equals 2, and then this is n equals 3. And then so forth, right? And then the pattern repeats. Okay.
Is it possible to like look at something else? Like real quick, you don't even have to solve it.
Yeah, let me look at it real quick.
So this one is the same kind of problem, but like it has the integral sign on it. I don't know how would I approach that?
What the fuck?
I think it's like in the same homework assignments.
Maclaurin is centered at 0.
Yeah. But I don't know what to do with the integral thingy. Like, do I take the integral of that and then solve for the Maclaurin?
Yeah, no, I think you integrate this, and then Jeff's right. You do this integral. These are easy integrals to do. Well, actually, no, this one is not integral. This one is not easy.
Oh, no.
I think...
You have to take the derivative of a series, right? Is that what you have to do?
Well, I think so, but yeah, because all your f primes in your series, right? Then it just becomes fundamental theorem of calculus.
Yeah.
Right. Once you take the derivative, it's just
I think
theorem.
Yeah. So what he's saying is like ddx of 0 to x just plugs in x into this. So ddx of all this shit is equal to e to the negative 5x cubed minus 1. That's what this is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the derivative of this, okay? This whole thing, right? This was f of x. Right? So here's what I did. I did, ddx of this is equal to ddx of this, which is equal to this. So then you go in reverse, and you say, oh, okay, great. What is the series of this? And then, and then
would
you integrate,
term by
and then you integrate it. Yeah.
Wait, so you take the derivative, then you integrate?
So here's what you're doing. You're taking the derivative of both sides, right? I'm going to say the derivative of f. I'm going to say, oh, well, f prime. So I'm going to say, here, this is df dx, okay? That's what this is. Because by the fundamental theorem of calculus, if you take the derivative of an integral, you just plug the variable in to wherever this t shows up. So now this you can represent as a Maclaurin series. There's like rules for this, right? I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But there is a Maclaurin series representation for this. And then, so you're going to get the series of something, but that's still equal to df dx. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take this dx, put it on the other side, and you're going to integrate the series to then get rid of the dx. And so, and there are rules for integrating series. I think... well, yeah, I think all you do, it's just exponent rules, right? Isn't that what it is? One sec. Maclaurin series. Yeah, here you go. No, yeah. Yeah, this is it. Okay, here you go. Yeah, but I don't think you really need to do them term by term, though, do you? Okay, because this, by this rule, this is going to become, because now it's not e to the x, it's e to the negative 5x cubed, so this now needs to become negative 5x cubed. So this is going to be 1 over n factorial negative 5x cubed, all to the n, right?
Oh.
Okay. Which is the same thing as... Exactly.
What about the minus one?
The minus... sure. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, it's all of this minus 1. Wait, does the minus 1 matter?
Because you're gonna...
Yeah, no, you'll see. Okay. Well, okay, that's what this is, and then this is minus 1, right? Okay. So then this is going to be negative 5 to the n, all parentheses, n factorial. And then I'm going to say x to the 3n, right? Because x to the 3 to the n is x to the 3n. And then, there we go, n equals 0. And then this is, again, minus 1. This is outside the series. This is df dx. So then, not dx dx, df dx. And then you're gonna move this over, and you're gonna integrate both sides with respect to d whatever the fuck. And so this is gonna be all integrated with respect to dx. So you're gonna integrate this series dx minus 1 dx, and that's gonna be equal to f. This is just gonna turn out to be x.
I believe the minus 1 needs to stay in the summation as well.
You think it stays in the summation?
Yeah, because each one of these terms is going to become, right, the sum of whatever this is minus 1 plus the sum of whatever this is minus 1.
I'm representing this as a series. I'm not representing this minus 1. Right? Yeah.
Oh, and then you like take out the end stuff on the outside?
Well, watch. So this becomes so now, yeah, because none of this depends on x. This is the only thing that does. You raise the power, divide by the new power. So that's going to be x to the 3n plus 1 over 3n plus 1. And then you have, again, n factorial, negative 5 to the n, summation n equals 0 to infinity. And then this is minus x. And then I think what you see is that for the n equals 0 term, you just get x. So this is the same thing as the n equals 0 term plus the summation from n equals 1 to infinity of negative 5 to the n, x to the 3n plus 1 over 3n plus 1 times n factorial. Okay.
How did you put the 3n plus 1 in there? Like, it's just
okay.
Like even on the bottom too.
Okay, because right. Remember from integration from the power rule, all you do is you raise the power by 1. So instead of it's x to the 3n, it's x to the 3n plus 1. And then you divide by the new power, which is 3n plus 1.
But why did you do that?
Because I'm integrating with respect to x. The reason I'm integrating is because this whole thing is df dx. And so then I move dx over, and I integrate
wait,
both.
I'm stupid. You integrated that, okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. Yes.
I did. We haven't done integration. That's why. Just focusing on this stuff.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, you can't ever forget things. So this, becomes this. And then what I'm doing here is I'm writing out what the 0th term is. And I know if I plug in 0, for like if n equals 0, this whole thing just becomes 1, because 0 factorial is just 1. This is going to become 1 as well. And then this is going to become x to the 1. So this is just going to be x. And then so notice what happens. This x cancels out with the x over here. And so now I'm left with just a single series. But now the series starts at 1.
Oh my God.
Do you see that?
I lost you again. Why did it start at 1?
Okay. So this series starts at 0. What I'm doing is I'm writing out the first term, the n equals 0 term, and then I'm saying, and then the rest of the series, which is starting at 1. Right? Sum n equals 0 to infinity is equal to like the n equals 0 term, the n equals 1 term, and then it's like plus, right, the rest of the series, which would be n equals 2 to infinity. See how like, you see how I'm like just extracting things? Okay. The 0th term, when I plug in n equals 0, I just get x. If I plug in 0 into here for n. And that x will cancel out with the x I got here from just integrating dx. And so now you're left with a final answer, which is just a single series, which is that.
Okay. What did the 0 and like the integral from 0 to x have to do with the like
nothing? Yeah, the reason the 0 to x like triggered my spidey senses is I was like, oh, if I take the derivative of both sides, I get rid of this whole integral. Taking the derivative of an integral with respect to what that variable was gets me just the value inside the integral, and then I can just set that equal to df dx, and then that's like, oh, put dx over there, integrate, and then we're happy. This is almost like a Feynman trick kind of ish, I think.
Yeah, in a way.
Right? This is kind of like a Feynman trick.
I was thinking it looks kind of similar.
It's very similar. Yeah.
I haven't done the foundation of calculus in
Yeah.
the
Well, this is the whole thing about just all this stuff in general, dude. It all builds on itself. I know it's super annoying, and honestly, from what I'm seeing, you are taking a pretty hardcore version of calculus.
Yeah.
It's 0 to x. We can use the Newton-Leibniz theorem. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it. AFG, I'll put these questions in the Discord in the whatever thing. If you want to like show him how it works, you could do term by term, I guess too. But okay.
I can ask him later. Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense? I really gotta run. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Doctor, sir, whatever. I don't care. As long as you don't call me Mr. Gold.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You call me Mr. Gold. I'm like, I did not go to grad school for 9 years to be called Mr. I did not suffer for that many years to be called Mr. I say suffering, I mean like I also spent a lot of time in China having fun, in like Thailand having fun and stuff. So, whatever.
Thailand.
Yeah. You can milk the graduate stipends a little bit if you want. Okay, there we go. All right. I apologize for everyone else who submitted questions. Sorry, I won't have time. I know, Ace. My bad, but I really do have to end the stream. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Actual Education Office Hours. I appreciate everyone who came by, asked questions. I think the system's getting better in terms of people waiting. Yeah, Ace, yours should have been next. Oh, okay. But also, I don't think I can do this, Ace. This is OChem. Okay, I'm gonna post these in our Discord. for everyone to go look at. And maybe JC can help you out with that one. This is another one. Yeah, good. Limits of sums, and then what was this?
I was really hoping for this one. This one looks fun.
Okay. Well, you know, if you ever want to take a stab at them in your free time, you totally can. I mean, if you're looking for some fun challenges. Otherwise, I'm going to post all of these in our Discord. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's my friend. He's working this concert. It's the last concert of the tour, and he wants us to go see him be sound engineer. So we're going to go support him.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, yes. So go check out www.actualofficehours.com. That's where we have the link to our Discord, so you can go see the questions that have been asked and answered. You can also click on our streaming schedule to go see all the people that are also streaming with us. We will be streaming tomorrow at 5 o'clock, so come on by, get some help, all sorts of fun stuff, okay? All right. Enjoy. Let's go raid someone real quick before I gotta go. Call him Mister. Yeah, don't do it. Yes, thank you, Flash. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. You guys are great. We'll be making a lot of announcements in the Discord, so if you guys want to participate in any of the fun math challenges, please go join. Where's my boy Justin, dude? Justin, where you at, dude? There he is. Okay. Monday Night Math with Justin. He'll be back in 5 minutes. This always happens, so go on by, say hi to him. And then I think he's doing calc review for his upcoming exam. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you on Monday. Peace.